Good evening, afternoon, good morning, hello everybody. How are we all? Beastie Breric, hello mate. Sal, good to see you dude. Oh, we're here. Oh god, my camera didn't do the thing. I gotta zoom it in and out to make it at the right. How are we? Good to see you all. Thanks for toning in. I see them biddies. Thanks for them biddies, X. Hey. Crip, Carbuncle, Sigmund, hello. Sigmund, thank you for those biddies. Who wouldn't like some yap? Yes, sir, you would like some yap, please? Well, good news, I have some yap for you. Hi-bye. Hi-bye. Have a good day at work, mate. I hope you have a nice... Oh yeah, Sunday for me. I hope you have a nice start to your week, dude. Hello, Anna. Hello. How are we all doing? How's everyone's weekends been? Hey, Blue. Those were that caught me on Friday. We only did like 2 hours on Friday because my ear. I think I've had an ear infection, which I've managed to... It's still there. But... I think I'm okay. I don't know. We'll see. I haven't worn headphones, like in-ear headphones, all weekend after Friday to try and... Yo, what's up, Goku? Hello, dude. I do remember you.
Now, let's go see what trouble we can stir up.
Say nuked up, say nuked up, say nuked up, say nuked up, say nuked up.
Say nuke derp. Indeed. Very deep, very deep. Dude, thank you for 22 months. Dude, that's nearly 2 whole circles around the sun. Crazy. Good luck streaming, thanks, SO. Yeah, on Friday we started stream. I woke up on Friday with a really loud ringing in my right ear. And then I went partially deaf. And so it was a little disorienting, and then I streamed and I was talking about it, and after, like, it was progressively getting to the point where I was really sensitive to sound, and it was painful, and it was actually sending me a little dizzy at times, so I was like, I ended stream early, because, you know. Because it wasn't a good idea to be live whilst dizzy and in pain. So I ended. We only did 2 hours. It's been a while since I've had to end stream that early. But yeah, I mostly just avoided everything the rest of that evening. Took it easy yesterday. And I think we're doing okay.
Now, let's go see what trouble
Carbuncle!
we can stir up.
Thank you for the prime, Carbuncle. Hey, you kicked off a hype train already. Kicked off a hype train. Perfect timing. I don't know. I would say that at any point of a hype train. Anyway, thank you for the prime, dude. Thank you for them early subs. Appreciated. Very much appreciated. And hey, if you guys have a resub to share, this isn't me. I'm not saying spend money. If you have a resub to share, now's the time, because it will. I'm pretty sure one sub would complete the thing, and you get a emote. If you want some hype emotes, now's the time. Boyfriend says hello. Hello. Hello, boyfriend dragon. I literally just said boyfriend and then just looked at your name, and that was the first word I saw in your name. But no, yeah, it's mostly gone. But yeah, if I wake up tomorrow, because like there's nothing I can do over the weekend. It wasn't emergent. You want the fancy duck? It may be taken. I think I know which one you mean. Let me look right away. Yeah, Tolian has that. already. We're not too far from needing another reset, truthfully. Is this the one you meant with the pipe? I instinctively assume that's the fancy one. Awesome last time you were in the stream. Nice. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Goku. I'm glad you had fun. But no, yeah, what I will do is, if it is still bad, I will try and get an appointment. Just to get it checked out. Because it's not like I have ongoing issues with my ears or anything. So like Kat, when she gets a cold, there's every chance that she's gonna go to her ears. Almost every time, there's a chance. So it's kind of known. For me, this isn't. The sad duck was taken yesterday, last time. Yeah, there you go. It is also taken. The sad boy. Like I said, we're close to needing another reset. Because most of the ducks are taken. Most of them. One of the cards is taken, but one of them isn't. I can tell you that much. Sorry, Crib. I keep getting distracted driving around Warsaw to get some free pillows instead of studying for the most important exam for me this year. That's pretty much all you've done this weekend. Why did you get the free pillows? Did you manage to get them? This card is free if you want that one. Random duck that isn't already gone. Fair. That's fair. I will do a roll for you. Superhero duck is taken, yes. But I was saying, Johan, this card isn't taken. I don't know if you're seeing the difference. But yeah, the superhero duck is taken, I'm afraid. Card 2, got you. Johan, done. Carded. Sold one to a friend for cheap. Nice. How did you get free pillows? What was the deal there? It's one of those. That's one of those things that sounds like there could be a story to it, but there's probably not.
Who did the thing?
Anna, thank you for gifting a sub to Crip.
The thing!
Oh, is in post a thing in the UK? I don't know what that is, so I don't think so. Oh man, my bad. That didn't complete it. Never mind. I'm sorry. I was wrong. Anna, thank you for giving us a sub to Crip. Crip, enjoy your emotes and your no ads and all of that jazz. Yeah, I don't think impost is a thing here. If there's anybody else from the UK that knows what it is, feel free to correct me. Because, you know, I'm not the ultimate authority on what is in.
Gotta love the cola of the ass.
Yep, cola of the ass. That's. I need a new 69 emote. I need a new 69 bits alert. Thank you for the 69 bitties. There you go. Hype level 1. You guys get a random emote. It's still going, but you're guaranteed an emote now. There you go. I don't know if I've got all of the level 1 emotes. That's the streamer privilege. I don't have to gift subs or cheer when it's a hype train in my channel. I just get the emote. Sigmund for the save, I know. Fuck, 98% on the murder board. Nice. Very nice. Oh. Ow. In post, make these machines that hold packages. With 3 where you could go and get a free pillow. Oh, okay. Is it like Amazon have delivery lockers? Is it those kind of things, and then they're just doing some kind of promotion or something? I'm interested. Look, I mean, I'm mostly interested because I think I need some new pillows. Okay, let me quickly do blue stock. Oh, they stole that from Impost. Gotcha. Okay, so it's that same kind of thing. It makes a bit more sense. Yo, what's up, Finch? How's the weekend been, dude? How are you? Where's the... Okay, dice. That's what I'm doing. Rolling some dice. Oh, I got word. I just looked at my emails before getting started for stream. I'm actually a little late because one, I had to reset a bunch of settings on OBS, which is frustrating. But also, I was checking my my emails, and towards the end of this month, I'm going to be streaming on a publisher's Twitch channel. I'll tell you about it in a little while. 31. Very interesting. Yo, Shermit, how's it going, dude? I was hanging out in Cups. I was hanging out in Pep's stream, maybe a few weeks ago, maybe last month. When you gave her the update and said that you hadn't been well. But I hope if we're seeing you, I hope this means that you're feeling better, mate. I hope you're on the mend. It's really nice to see you. Okay. Wow. Okay, Blue. It's either Thug Duck with the Thug Life glasses, or if I shift out of the way a little, or it's the I don't know, marble-ish one. I feel like the Thug Duck matches your energy more than Stone, but I will let you choose. Thug? Yeah, I thought that might be it. I can't type. Blue Thug. Blue Thug Life. It's very different to the regular Thug Life. It's the Blue Thug Life. But I'm not an expert. There's only one person that can actually tell you about the nuances, and that's Blue, but there's sworn to secrecy. The first rule about Blue Thug Club is don't talk about Blue Thug Club. Also, yes, did you guys see it in the background? Did you guys see it in the background? The bull genuinely does charge at the red duck and throws it out of the pool. That's amazing. That's a really cool thing. We only saw that for the first time last stream. Leave me alone, bully. It's actually it's N-Cube that it has the... Yo! There you go. Say his name and he shall appear. Not the devil. Close. Close, though. It's on guard, Cube. Yo, hey, Craig. Hello, mate. I write the English test exams. Usually get around 100% right answers. Don't even know what an adverb is. I can tell you, learning time with Sane. Come with me now to the learning corner. I have decided this is the learning corner. Hello. This is the learning corner. So, an adverb, the way that I remember it is it's something that adds to a verb. So, for example, a verb is like to run, running. An adverb is how you do that. Right? So it's quickly. Strangely. Those are adverbs, things that describe a verb. There you go, that's the learning corner now. Oh, did we get the kitty? Yes. That's a serve. Choo-choo. Nice. Adjective verb. Pretty much. Pretty much. My ear is doing quite a lot better, Craig. Thank you, dude. It was weird yesterday, because it was like... There was a point where I cleared my throat. I was sat in this room really dead quiet, and I just went... I didn't cough, I just went... and that sent a shock of pain through my ears. Then I was like, I ain't talking. That's it, I'm not talking for the rest of the night. But then, like, what I realized way later in the evening was... Your ear and your throat are really connected, and I had a bit of a scratchy throat. So it might have actually not been a shock. The pain in my ear might have been because of something in my throat and not necessarily the sound. Because now I'm okay with sound. Today, at least. Coffins. Yeah, usually ends in ly. It does. That's true. You're English and we can't remember what an adverb is. Honestly, that's fair, Blue, because I think they teach English better nowadays. So the stuff that, because anyone that doesn't know, my wife, she works with children of primary school age, so from like 4 to 11. The stuff that they learn in primary school in English is definitely more advanced than what I was taught. Didn't say what a verb was, I wouldn't know what you're talking about. Yeah, I tried to, because also, guys, English isn't Crip's first language. I think it's worth pointing out, right? For any, as well as if anyone doesn't know. Hooray for your earring, eerily more better. That's a sentence. I'm impressed that I read it without stumbling over it. The eggs were pre-hidden. Eggs were pre-hidden, I'm good. Being taught in Poland, so probably even worse education than you had. Honestly, sometimes English as a second language teachers do better than English teachers teaching like people who have it as a mother tongue, you know, as their first language. By the way, guys, if I have missed anybody saying hello, I apologize. I always say this. We get to about 20 minutes in and I'm like, yo, if I've missed you, sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry, but no, yeah, everybody that's asked, thank you for asking. People who checked in and stuff, I appreciate it. But yeah, my ear is doing a lot better. I'm not 100% how it'll hold up because I intentionally didn't have an earphone in for like the whole 24 hours. It's a little over 24, it's more like 48, isn't it? Can't find your headphones. I have not seen them, Cat. I know you had them when you were tidying, but I have no idea. You would like the bronze duck. Okay. Okay, we've got blue's duck done. Bronze. The way that you're learning English is just by watching stuff in English. Honestly, I feel like that's a really good plan. Wait, by bronze duck, do you mean the gold one, Anna? Do you mean this one? Or do you mean the steampunk? The steampunk one's taken. Johan has that. That's the only other bronze. You mean the gold one, okay. Don't sell yourself short. Whoa, that was a horrid noise from my mic arm. You're not bronze, Anna, you're gold. I've been doing it for like 4 years now. Well, I don't know if I've said this before, but I never would have, if in conversation it hadn't come up, like where you're from and stuff, I wouldn't have guessed that it was a second language. We have a lot of people in the community who English is their second language, but you might never, might never know because they speak it just as well as anyone else. According to fandom, it's gold, metallic, brass, bronze duck. That's not helpful. Just to me personally. Just me personally, it's not helpful. Oh wait. No. Hello. Indeed, this is a sane stream. It's true. But yeah, so we'll see how my ear goes. The thing that seemed to do it for me on Friday was jumping into the game. Once I got into the game, and the way that the sound changed, and I was having to like move around and stuff, that threw me. So I'm playing today by ear. We have games ready and lined up. But we might be doing some. It might be just a yappier stream. We may just do all yap. I know, Bunny. It's not an intentional pun. I just don't have a better. I don't have a better turn of phrase, a better idiom to use. Except play it by ear. Oh man, oh man. I think there's only Finch. Has anybody else watched Severance? I have one episode left, man. One. The only reason we didn't is because I got up late, and so I didn't have time to watch the last episode of season 2 of Severance before stream. We'd have finished about 15 minutes ago. If I'd have watched it. Could do puzzles. Yeah, I've got puzzles lined up. There's some stuff. There's plenty. There's plenty. I'm not stressed. I'm not gonna be I'm not gonna be sat here twiddling my thumbs and awkwardly trying to figure out what to do. I got lots of stuff. I got lots of things. I'm gonna watch it, but not gonna buy Apple TV. That's valid. It's good that you saved it. Yeah, so we'll probably watch it tomorrow, and I'll be able to watch it without like time pressure. Because there's still a stream tomorrow, but like there's only one episode. It's an hour and 15 minutes is the final episode. It's good. I like it a lot. So does Kat. We're both really, really enjoying it. Sometimes you make mistakes. Dude, everyone makes mistakes in chat. People make spelling errors, or use the wrong word, or they say the wrong your, or the wrong there. All the time. It's no biggie. It's no biggie. On occasion, I make those errors, and then I have to correct it. Sometimes I see it and I'm like, screw it, that can stay. But other times, no, I can't. Make loads of spelling mistakes. Yeah, as long as we understand what you're saying, it's alright. It's alright. Yeah, I watched, because we didn't have time to watch it, we're carrying on with, because I was talking the other week, I read that book that's like a whole collection of short stories from Philip K. Dick that they made a TV show of. If you meant you get the fist, I don't want the fist, thanks. Probably don't want the wrist either. I don't think I want that. You make all your steaks in chat. Well, that makes sense because chat's hot. It's smoking, maybe. Corey and Trevor, how's it going, dude? English is hard. You got the spelling right first time though, buddy. With gist, with a G. You were spot on first time. You were. Oh wait, did I actually name Anna's duck? I did cats. Yeah, I did Anna's. Okay. So let me keep my queue clear. Let's get the worst dad jokes out of the way on a Monday so it can only get better. I think that's a lie. I don't believe that at all, mate, because here's my reasoning. I don't believe that that's true. I think that's a lie on account of half of what you say is bad dad jokes. That's the norm, sir. And now you're lying on the internet, which means you're gonna get the internet banned. I mean, you're gonna get banned from the internet. Because you can't lie on the internet, everyone knows this. It's illegal. In all countries. Is this a paranormal channel? You're lost on YouTube. It's not a paranormal channel, no. Primarily, I am a gamer. Primarily, we do gaming, but I always start my streams with a bit of yapping. And I've had an ear infection, so we might yap for a little bit longer, because I don't know how my ear is going to hold up today because I haven't worn headphones for 48 hours. And it feels a little weird. Not painful, not uncomfortable, just not normal. Took like a quarter of your day. Oh, and to troubleshoot your modded Nintendo Switch. In what way do you have it modded? Good therapy. See you next week. Bye bye. Wait, okay, question, chat. When I say chat, 'cause it's to everybody. Lurkers, feel free to jump in or keep lurking. That's okay. When do you start your week? Do you, wait, mentally, do you run your week Sunday to Saturday? Or do you run Monday to Sunday? Or do you do it a different way? Because when I was when I was a little kid in school, I'm pretty sure that it's just because of a teacher that I had who held this belief. And it wasn't like it was a system or anything. But I'm relatively certain that one of my teachers just believed it was this way, and so she ran it this way. And so she said the week starts on a Sunday, and that I thought that was like the done thing and it was a given always. And then once I got a bit older, I realized, wait, most people think Monday to Sunday. Craig, you do Sunday to Saturday? And now I'm even more messed up because I stream and my week starts on a Thursday, which is completely messed up. Custom firmware, homebrew apps, legally obtained backups kind of way. All very legal, of course. I'm with you. Oh, I think I just got something in my eye. I gotta move the camera. The coffee machine duck, when it starts brewing, drives me mad. But I can't see it. I just know it's in this area somewhere. There's too many ducks. There's too many ducks. Next... I might forget tomorrow, but next week... we're going to start with a new map. I don't know if we'll reset the ducks, but we'll start with a new map next week. No Sigma patches to be found on your console. Very upstanding. Very upstanding. Respectable, if you will. I haven't seen the murder board. I said respect. I said upstanding and it made me think about murder. Well, that's a sentence I said on the internet now. 98, 94, 89. Okay, we're not... I'm safe from the free beans on that front. Safe from the murder beans. Nintendo ninjas have nothing on me. I don't know about that. You don't know. You don't know, because the Nintendo ninjas, they're the best ninjas. Also, that's another name just for a lawyer. In this context. Speaking about Nintendo. Just another word for lawyer here. By the way, guys, if anybody is here and it's Mother's Day where you are, because I know it's not Mother's Day where, like, Mother's Day in the UK was in March. It was months ago. But, hey, happy Mother's Day to anybody celebrating. And also, if you're hanging out here on Mother's Day, thanks for joining. And that's about all I'm going to talk about it, because I know it's one of those days that can be good for a lot of people, but also it's like one of those holidays, like Christmas and stuff. For a lot of people, it's shitty. So I ain't going to linger on it, but I just wanted to at least acknowledge that I remember what day it is, which honestly is kind of impressive because it's not. It was Mother's Day months ago. I only found out it was Mother's Day elsewhere, like today. I only found that out like 2 days ago. And then immediately forgot until it was brought up again yesterday. Hey, most Nintendo can do to me is ban your console. Turn on fresh install. Ah. Wow, you did some bad stuff. You broke their terms. Has anybody seen all the news about the new terms the terms update that Nintendo have put out, because I've seen some people kind of losing their mind, but I haven't verified anything. And it seems like the gist is that essentially they can just completely brick your console if they decide it's okay. And you've got to agree to that. Is the gist of what I've gotten. I don't feel like getting my console bricked. Yeah. But I haven't looked into it any more than that. I've just seen people going, what the fuck is this? This is so stupid. Oh my god, evil Nintendo Corporation things. I don't know. Oh my god, guys, there's a Kickstarter for a game. It looks ridiculous. In not like a stupid way, but in a I don't know how they're ever gonna make it. What's illegal? It's my thing, and I'm allowed to mess with it. But that's the thing. Not if you create terms of use that you agree to. I'm being devil's advocate. Okay? So say they go, hey, we're letting you use our software, but these are the terms of use for you to use our software. And then you go against those on an agreement that you signed, that you agreed to. I can, from a devil's advocate point of view, from a strictly black and white view, you can go, oh, shit, I guess that's how they can get away with it. But I don't see, I don't see it staying as it is. If that's the way it is, like I said, I'm ignorant on this, okay? There's a lot that I don't know. Get away with it because they're a huge corporation. I don't know if that's necessarily... I don't think it's just that. Because if it was a smaller corporation, the only difference would be, it wouldn't be about a legal thing. It would be, people would just be like, they wouldn't have the consumer base to be able to get away with it. Yeah, even if they can get... Yeah, it's a dick move either way. It is, 100%. That's why I don't think it'll stay. Because people... I think they will get people who... Like, I mean, there's a lot of people who are already struggling for the Switch 2 stuff. But I think they'll... I think they'll get people boycotting things. I do. Yeah, guys, look at this game, right? It's called Autonomica. Here, I'm going to share my screen. It's called Autonomica, right? And it's like survival word player building automation. It's basically got... How long's this trailer? That's 7 minutes. I'm not watching that. But it looks like it has almost every genre of game in it. Insane. You got a new modem, and on the legal leaflet, so small it's unreadable. Actual... It's been a minute, I think, since I've seen actual, like, physical fine print. I just looked over at my... For a second, I looked over at my dashboard and it tells me that my title is just the letter Y. But it's not. That was distracting. Risky thing to do. Community could boycott Nintendo and break the revenue. That's kind of what I was thinking. And I mean, I think a lot of people are gonna. Switch 2 gets a good jailbreaker. Can I install in Steam OS? Oh my god, turning Switch 2 into a Steam Deck. Have a bigger, but it's not, the specs aren't as good as a Steam Deck, right? Mind you, it'll be slightly not as good. But we'll be able to play Switch games. And it's not cheaper though, is it? I was gonna say it's cheaper than a Steam Deck, but it's not. Might be good enough. I don't know. I haven't looked into it. Anyway, right. Look at this game, right? I'm showing you the trailer because I saw this the other night. I saw this last night. I don't know if this trailer is gonna go into like the game, but it's kind of like survival crafty. But then it just that's a bit loud. Oh, it's not actually that loud. It's just me. So it's survival crafty, right? And you gotta do all your mining and shit. But like, there's a monorail, apparently. And there's dirt biking. And there's cars. But there's also animals. And apparently there's romancing. There's fishing. There's so much in this game that I'm like, I don't know how they're going to make it. Because look at all the crafting and stuff. And decorating your place. But then there's all this automation, like Subnautica style. As well. Don't mind that, that's just ducks in the background. Look, little Doom Buggy racing and shit. But there's more than that. It gets more mental. Like rifles, there's guns, there's weird, creepy alien shit going on. As well. There's gunplay. Like, this game has like everything you could think of rammed into it. And it gets more. Don't cross the streams! Yo, what's up, Stacy? What you don't see in this trailer, there's oh crap, I lost it. There's freaking mechs. Hang on, I'm gonna mute it. But there's freaking mechs. Look, they're like animal rearing and shit. But then when you get in here, it's full on mechs. What is going on? There's there's just literally everything in it. I had to share this because I'm like, how? What's the story? I don't even know. Fall Guys Remastered, not quite. That's probably one of the types of games that aren't in it. Yo, what's up, cabbages? Hello, hello. Sorry, I got distracted because this game it's on Kickstarter at the moment. So they are kickstarting it. And it just has all the hallmarks of a game that's never gonna get made. When you see something like that just has everything. Okay, hang on. Autonomica is an open-world survival game inspired by solar punk aesthetics, driven by farming and automation, exploration, and futuristic tech. Build automated farms, craft advanced machinery, and explore islands filled with mysteries, ghosts, challenges, and time-bending adventures. There you go. There you go. That's what's on it. Time for projects Nintendo. Wait. RJ, maybe Sega could come back. You know? Nintendo leave a hole in the market. Maybe Sega make another console. Sega re-enter the console market. Does anyone have that on their bingo card for 2025? I'd be down. I was a Sega kid. The Sega Giga Drive. Nice. Same, Finch. Break off. NVIDIA Tegra, an outdated processor that can't do Wii emulation correctly. Oh, that's what's in the, is that what's in the Steam Deck? Sorry, Crip. Game Gear 2. I never had Game Gear. I had a friend who had a Game Gear. Super into it, took it everywhere with him. How's it going, cabbages? Wait. I can't remember how long it is, I'm time blind. Is this you back, or are you still, I don't feel like it's been long enough. Are you still, away? Or are you back? I was drinking my coffee then going, why is it so quiet? I didn't put my music back on. You have returned. Okay. It doesn't feel like it's been long enough. Flew by last night. Did you have fun? Did you and Monsieur enjoy seeing the family and getting a bit of time just away? Sometimes it's good to just go away. That's what she said? See, that's a non-sexual but still very funny. At least for me. I make myself laugh, and if you guys also laugh, then that's a good day. But I'm here to entertain myself. First and foremost, selfish. 1%. I don't think the bot knows you. After all this time, it still doesn't know you, Anna. What you're waiting for is Rhythm Heaven Groove. Rhythm Heaven Groove. Getting done so you can play it. I'm not super into rhythm games. I liked them when I was younger. But it was just never something that... I don't know, it always felt like almost a chore to play rhythm games for me. Wasn't long enough, to be honest. Fair. Ended by horrible rental car and brutal traffic. That sounds terrible. Doesn't sound like a restful holiday. I can't remember who the quote was from. But I had a calendar at work when I worked in the office. Yeah, I had a calendar and it had a quote on. It was like a weekly thing, I think. It wasn't my calendar. It was like just in the office. And one day I'd had a week off and I came back and the quote that was on the calendar when I came back was, "No man is in greater need of a holiday than he who's just returned from one." And it was literally the day of me coming back from work. And I was like, oh my god, this calendar gets me. This calendar gets me. I've just come back from a holiday and I'm in a greater need of a holiday than anyone else. And it's so true. So freaking true. Calendar. It was just like that perfect timing of it as well. You've got, wait, what's the special deal with the bot? You've been hacking the code? You've been hacking me? I'm not clicking any links from you. I'm not gonna click any links that you send me anymore. You'd buy a sane quotes calendar? Dude, if I could do that, I would totally do it. Like, I have a lot of quotes to pick from. A lot. We have like 3,500 quotes. It's like literally 10%. I could do a calendar with a quote per day and it'd still only be 10% of the quotes, which means I could pick the cream of the crop, like the top 10% of the quotes, like the best of the best. But I don't think there's any way that I could. I tell you what, if someday the stream becomes big enough that I have money to put into things like that, I would probably make a calendar. Like a daily calendar that has a quote a day. I'd super want that. I think that'd be great. And tell him to make a Bible. A Bible saying Bible. I mean, it just all costs a lot of money to do that stuff, Anna. Like a lot of money. How many quotes do you even have at this point? I need to update the Discord because I haven't in a minute, so hang on, I'll have a look and I'll show you. Oh, this is my bot. I use Mix It Up for my quotes. There are other bots available and some that are better for different purposes and different people, but this is what I use. I have 3,575 quotes. Almost 10 times the amount needed for a year. January is the Monday of the year. Honestly though, that's just accurate. January is the Monday of the year. That's a lot of quotes. It's a lot of quotes. I say a lot of dumb shit that people really want to be recorded so they can remind me of saying said dumb shit. Sometimes I say things that are fun though. Can I get a decade of insane? I don't know. I mean, honestly, almost, nearly. Nearly, there's nearly enough. Yeah, almost 3,600. It's a lot of quotes. Did you enjoy your can ASMR? Yo, hey Lena. I have tried to kill a child. You know, I think this works, and this is a solid idea. Just imagine you wake up, you're getting ready for the day, you look over at the desk and you think, oh, I need to move the calendar on. You move it over, and you just see, I have tried to kill the child. That's going to be such an inspiring start to your day, I think. I think people would see a lot of value in this. I think they'd get a lot out of it. Back to the links you refused to click to check out that game. Oh, I did, because I know what it is already. Nerdy suggested that game to me donkeys ago, because it's free to play, right? And I forgot it existed. Another grab of the Cebu, but that, I can tell you, I know exactly what that's from. Okay, I don't remember 66. I don't remember what that's from, but I remember what 666 is from. That is from... Shit, what's the name of the game? What's it called? Why is my camera small? Oh, because we're watching the trailer. It's from... The game, the Viking one that gave me depression. Valheim. Because there are things called, they call it, there's a thing in Valheim called Leviathan. So beautiful, sounds amazing. I don't remember, I'd have to have another look at it. I don't think it's the kind of game that I would play on stream. I know that much. Hang on, hang on, let me... Where are you? Anna, I always... Maybe not always, but I struggle often to find you in my DMs because I'm always looking for your name. I look at my DMs and I'm looking for Anna, and that's not your name on Discord. It's not your name, so I missed it. Sheepy. I'm gonna look it up. Sheepy. It's in my library, so yeah, I do have it. There you go, I do know of it. It's literally in my library. It's free to play. It looks cute. Oh, it's more pixels than it's more pixelated than I remember seeing. Shush, ducks. It's atmospheric. Sometimes the ducks are very rude. It's not me that's the problem and should mute the game. It's the ducks. The ducks are the problem. I read that as Belgian, not Belgian at first. The Belgian Institute. Like, oh my god, it's a racist game. Okay, maybe not racist. Belgium's not a race. It's xenophobic. It's not. Okay, the animation on the sheepy. The animation on the sheep is very cute. The way that it bounces. I didn't mean less pixels, I meant more pixelated. As in, it's more of a pixels game. But I meant to say it's more pixelated. It's free. Hang on, here, I'll give you the link. This is what Anna was DMing me the other day. There you go. Free to play. It's got massive reviews. The guy who made it's called Mr. Suicide Sheep. Well, I just have to play it now. Not right now. It's the Cult of the Lamb origin. Speaking of, did anybody ever play? Because I never got to Cult of the Lamb after they added it, but they added sex. Pretty much, they added breeding into Cult of the Lamb, because you can have kids. Can anybody play? Anybody see that update at all? Because I didn't even see any of it. I just saw that they added it, and I meant to watch some people doing it, but I forgot. Oh, you brought back some rums? Tell us all, mate. Tell us all. You saw that update. Don't even own the game. I do. How many hours do I have in that? That was a stream game. We played that on stream for a bit. Cult of the Lamb. I have 66 hours? But wow. I have 66 hours in this game. That's more than I was expecting. Did I play it twice, though? Wait. Oh, shit. Dude, I didn't hear about this. The guy who made the music passed away. Damn. We saw him when I did. Remember we did the what's it called? The save and sound, the music in games, the music and sound design in games, like festival type thing. He was in that, and it was the first time that we saw that literally the music was done by just one solo fella. Damn. That was last month. Dude. Well, that's a sad thing to stumble on. Man. No more Cult of the Lamb music. I mean, there will be, but, you know. None from Naranya Johnson. This episode want to get smashed. I had not heard about that. He wasn't that old. I mean, from the video that we saw, I would have put him in his 20s, maybe in his 30s. Like, I would have said he was pretty young. All things considered. Damn. Some plan for today. Well, I've said it a few times, but I'm probably not going to be gaming today. Because my ear went weird when I got into gaming and wasn't just chilling. So, as much as my ear is okay right now, as soon as I jump into a game, I feel like it's gonna hurt. It probably isn't, honestly. It's probably fine. Bottle of Mexican rum and one Haitian. Haitian Clarin. Oh my god, guys, okay. So I can't remember who it was that asked me. I got talking a little bit about, what's it called? Like kung fu movies and stuff. Because as a kid, I was super into martial arts, right? And it reminded me, I think a lot of people won't have seen it. But I was like, damn, I need to show you guys. I need to show people my favorite fight scene from a film ever. Has anybody ever seen the original Old Boy? It's a Korean movie that got remade got like a Hollywood remake in like 2010, 2012, somewhere around there. It was with Josh Brolin. I never got round to watching the remake. The original is one of my favorite films. Like, genuinely, it's one of my favorite films. And it's one of those things when people ask, like, what are your favorite movies? I forget to mention Old Boy so often because I got fed up at one point of people acting like I was trying to be pretentious, picking a Korean movie as one of my favorites. Heard of it, haven't seen it. Crazy 2D, that's literally the fight that I have on my screen right now. The side-on view. I had the original PSP when that came out. I had the UMD, because they did movies for PSPs. I had the UMD of Old Boy. My sister got it me. And it had a special feature which was legit. It was legit just this fight, but like showing that it was done in one take. It is probably my favorite movie in it. No, probably my favorite fight scene in a movie. I don't know how loud this is gonna be. Look, it's 4 minutes, so you don't really need to know the story. But basically, he's just gone. He's breaking out of a place. All those who are blood type AB, raise your hand. And he's like, there you go. Because he's just kicked someone up. He's just kicked someone. Beats him up so bad. That he's like, yeah, you need to sort him out. If you're the right blood type, go sort him out. And then just goes in, fighting. From here, it's one take. It's one versus many. Is what they called it. Why is the subtitle still up? But it's one of those fight scenes. Oh god, I'm covering half of it anyway. It's one of those fight scenes where for me, I'm like, it feels realistic. Apart from that bit. That one bit where they're all like around him kicking, like, nah, he'd be down. It might be 2003. I think this might be older though. But like, look, he gets surrounded. He's just got a hammer. And so they're all really scared of getting close to him. Because he was just hammering their feet. So they're trying to kick him and stuff, but they're also really scared of getting hit with the hammer in their foot or their shin or their ankle or whatever. And the story is this guy taught himself to fight because he was locked in a room for years alone. And so to pass the time, he would shadow box with himself. And like would be punching the wall. So like he got used to hitting stuff without really caring about pain. And he's essentially breaking out of that place in this. But it's the fact that it's all one scene. Like it's all one take. And it kind of does, there are times where it doesn't. But ultimately it kind of feels believable. Like, oh, this is actually, like, yeah, I could see it if someone who knew how to fight was fighting people who didn't. But also it goes on so long, it's funny. Like this dude's like limping to fuck. Like on his own, like, actually, you know what? Yeah, I'm just gonna sit down. No, I was leaving. It's so fucking stupid. But I really like it. This is, I'm not even joking, this is genuinely one of my favorite fight scenes, and it's one of my favorite films. But the fact that we get to the point where they're just absolutely knackered and worn out, and they're like, ah, fuck it. And he's like, ah, I'm done. And this shot where you just see all of them like, oh wait, no. And he's just gone to the elevator to get out of here. Boom. And then, boom. It's just some really good, really interesting, like, shot takes and stuff. Anyway, there you go. There's my 4-minute, a clip from one of my favorite films that I wanted to share. And now you've had it shared. Look, when I talk about being like a kung fu, not like, that's not kung fu, but I like fighting movies. My music has broken. No. He's broke. I fixed it. I fixed it. I unbrokened it. Didn't block Nintendo servers after your second. Oh shit. Are you gonna be fucked up? For ever fight scene. I need to watch. I haven't seen the Ip Man movies, dude. I haven't seen them. Anyway, yeah, thanks for letting me indulge. Or indulging me and letting me watch it. For those, if anybody, so there's some people might not like fighting. I get it. The camera's got to be on a track or something. Oh yeah, for sure. That's definitely on a track, like on rails, like right next to the hallway. Yeah, Ip Man has been on my radar to watch in years, and I was getting ready to watch, like, okay, I'm gonna watch the first two, and then the third was getting ready to come out. I'm like, okay, we'll wait until that's out and I'll watch all three. And the fourth came out. But I should do it. Ban you from accessing their servers. Oh well. I mean, yeah, they don't do the old calling of, what they called. They're in Red Dead. The Pinkertons. They won't call the Pinkertons on you. like with Magic the Gathering. Was it Magic the Gathering? Wizards of the Coast do Magic the Gathering, right? They call the Pinkertons on someone because they sent a card out early by accident, and they called the Pinkertons, fucking military group, to go raid their house and take it back. Insane. Sorry, Johan. I mean, you're welcome. I'm sorry that I took me like 5 minutes to see your message. But you're welcome, because the Gremlins are good movies. At least the first one is good. Wait, hang on, I swear I read something that they're doing a new Gremlins movie. I swear I saw something. Hang on, I'm doing a quick Google. I swear there's a Gremlins movie coming out. Gremlins, yeah, they're bringing out Gremlins 3. And it's a direct sequel to the original. But it doesn't seem like there's been any updates. There's an IMDb page, and that's it. Trying not to flashbang yes. There's nothing here. There's an IMDb page. This movie was originally set to be a fresh reboot. Once Carl Ellsworth was added as a writer, it was decided that it would be made as a sequel to the original. Actual sequel. But there's no update. Who's Carl Ellsworth? Because they said when he came on board. What's he done? Unhinged, Disturbia, Red Eye. Oh. Just what he's known for, it immediately makes me go, oh, maybe that's gonna be a creepy fucking Gremlins movie, and I'm here for it. A new Gremlins, give me a new Gremlins movie that's actually like really like a little darker and more of a horror. I'm in. Watched Warrior? I haven't, but it's on my list. You'll take a birthday duck? I was gonna say card then. You'll take a birthday card. Okay. You're like old boy, weak hero. Okay, hang on, guys. You gotta. I'm not gonna remember any of these movies that you're telling me, or shows. Red, hello, dude. Sorry, I'm so distractible. There are so many ducks right now. I'm gonna have to. I've already said I'm gonna start a new map on Thursday. So next stream week, later this week on Thursday, we're starting a new map so that there's not quite so many ducks. Dude, I was lurking earlier when you were playing the like yesterday and today. I don't know if you were playing other stuff or the same thing the other days. But yesterday and today I was lurking when you were playing One Piece, and I have no idea what's going. I have no idea what's going on with Red Piece. That's what your streams of One Piece are now called. It's Red Piece. Oh, I thought you meant, to be fair to you, Johan, I did think you meant the series. Because I saw the series on, like, Warrior on Netflix. Guys, if you want to duck, get your ducks in. Get your ducks in. You wanted a pink birthday. This one, you got it. Cabbages. Done. Already want to play again, so you might go live again before bed. Down. Is that one of those games that you've decided is a stream game, and then you're like, shit, but I want to play it all the time? Because I know when that happens. People know when that happens because I end up streaming on days I don't usually. Like, if you see me, if I've got an ongoing game, like a story game or whatever, like something longer, like Red Dead or whatever, and you see me streaming on like a Tuesday or a Wednesday, for no particular reason, it's because I fucking love in the game. So... What's Weak Hero about, Anna? Also, if anybody has recommendations for, like, movies, shows, anime, books, I'm always down. If we see Alone today, I need to let them know that I did actually finally look up the book series that they suggested. I've added it to my list to maybe eventually get to. Just got to the end of the main story. Oh, right. So you're like right at the end. And you're like, no, I need to see the full actual resolution and shit. Yeah. I get that. I get that. Speaking of long ongoing games, I will say the next ones that I've got my eye on, it's the Oblivion remaster. We're gonna do an Oblivion remaster playthrough, but it's like computer stuff, so anybody that's missed it, we saved up, we got the GPU, but my case isn't gonna work for any like I did the research, but all of the specs that I have written down for my case are from when I bought it, and they don't include like if you've got fans in it. It's just the actual full space without, you know, adding fans and stuff. So yeah, I wouldn't have space in the current case. I keep looking this way because that's where my PC is. I wouldn't have space to actually have any current gen GPUs because they're all too long. So I have to get a new case. So we're saving for a new case because what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a full tower, one that's got more than enough space for potential future stuff and plenty of room for fans and stuff. So, one of your fight scenes is in Equilibrium. Yeah, they're not bad. They're alright. I can't properly remember them off the top of my head, but I remember them being alright. At least. I just can't remember them properly. Equilibrium was an interesting story. It's been a long time since I've seen it, though. Don't you want to play Chain of... What's Chain of Memories? Anime? Wait, oh. Yeah, that was my reaction at RJ's dad joke. That was a face of disappointment. It was. Oh, card game battle thingy. Oh, the second Kingdom Hearts. Oh, okay. I knew that Chain of Memories... Okay, Chain of Memories was familiar to me. Sounded familiar. I've never played any of the Kingdom Hearts games. Not a one. I watched my sister play the very first one when it was released. and I've watched, I watched Cerebon. I watched Cerebon play a little bit. But I don't know a ton of it. TBH, I don't know loads about him. Not really. I should and then curse the game with you. It feels like you're trying to make trauma bonding happen. And I don't know if I'm into that right now. Yes, I mean, at least you are... My hands are hurting because I've been on my phone a lot. At least you're honest. Yo, hey T. YouTube has some cute emotes, it does. But it's, what's the word? It's, to me, I don't know, some people prefer it. To me, it's like the worst live experience that there is. Forced trauma bonding is not a recommended couples therapy practice. What? No, Red's not. It's okay though, because me and Red we aren't a couple. Always on it can get you in trouble. You sent me a link to the trailer? Okay. Because that's more recent, I'm not going to watch it on stream. Just because of potential, what's the word? Copyright things, that's the word. Hang on, wait, I've opened it now. I'm going to forget that it exists. Let me, okay, I've made it unread. I've made it as an unread message. So I can watch it. And then I promise I will message you back. Not couple, just a fan of torturing friends with games and aggressive attention. Couples. No, honestly, yeah. I agree with that, actually, cabbages. I think couples therapy is probably good, especially when you've got, like, people who are, like, lifelong friends and have, like... No, I know that you would know, but it just felt like I should say that in case other people read it that way. I didn't mean it to come off like I thought you were under that impression. Shit, what was I saying? No, but like, yeah, people who have been like lifelong friends, who want to stay friends, you're basically family. I think sometimes couple therapy is probably not going to be a bad idea. I see it. I can see it. You know, at one time I did think about getting into psychology. Psychotherapy. Don't worry, I know psychology. I know the different things, okay? Just using words because it's easier. Doing a mini scroll and it's like, hey, you, it says live again. You know, look, YouTube's good for that. YouTube is definitely good for that. It's good for, algorithms and discovery. That's for sure. Like, I'm gonna throw hot water in the foster room. Things sanitized for the... Oh, wait, are you fostering again? Are you gonna foster animals again? In fact, no, you're lurking, you're doing stuff. Just, go. Go, do the things. Do the stuff you gotta. Okay. You know what I'm gonna do? I haven't done it in a hot minute. I wanna do some daily puzzles. Do you wanna do some dailies with me? I haven't done these even offline in ages. So hang on, I'm gonna pause the ducks. So I don't have to listen to it in the background. I ain't done these in a hot minute. Got my IMDb page for Gremlins 3 open still. Go away. I just want to play. I don't want to log in. Wait. Connections is my favorite. Hang on. We won't do that. I don't want to do that first. I'm not going to spend ages on this, by the way. Don't worry. It was there. Okay. I'm going to start with strands. And then we'll get into some other stuff. Then we'll get into some other stuff for today. We might do some gaming. Okay, happy. Have you ever done Wordle? Yes. I used to do it semi-daily. Alright, happy birthday is gonna be in there, right? No. Okay. It's obviously gonna be a Mother's Day thing, right? There we go. Oh, Wordle. I have, but I don't find the geography ones as fun. Cause it's very much you either know that region or you don't. What do you think? Octopus looks like he's up to right mischief. Some of the like the global emotes on YouTube are cute. I definitely will give them that. Happy Women's Day. I mean Mother's Day. Happy flower? Oh, I forgot. I totally forgot how this one worked. It's not that everything is happy something. It's things that are linked to Mother's Day. God damn it. Yeah. I was confused because I forgot how it worked. I forgot how this worked. Fucking hard if you aren't brushed up. Yeah. And so we did it once to try it out on stream, and I was like, this is too painful for stream. Okay, so cards. Okay, I kind of understand. Hello, RJ. Party? Hugs. Dude, I don't know what it was, but for some reason, as I got into like the thing doing the party and the hugs, then there was a trigger of panic because I haven't talked to my mum today. But it's fine because it's not Mother's Day here. That was months ago. Drawings? I did it. That was kind of a gifted one, honestly. They gifted us that one. Okay, the crossword. Play without an account. It's crossword time. I apologize for anybody that's on vertical right now, because it's a bit awkward for me to be able to show you all of the screen. Thanks for the lurk, T. Hope you're doing well, dude. Hope you're good. Okay, the D in DJ. Dude, I was thinking about this the other day. Well, not the other day, like yesterday. So, now you listen to the Native American songs? I don't know, what are they? What are they, Lena? I was thinking about this the other, last night, because someone said, I can't remember what I was watching, but they literally said something about a disc jockey, and I was like, oh my god, that's such an outdated term now, because so many people will just never actually own a disc. They just won't. There's so many people who are never going to own a CD or a DVD, or even a physical game. Now, you know, a lot of consoles are coming out, and most of them are they just got a hard drive, no disk drive. Anyway, I know this one, it's disc. Disc. Yet to tie the knot, engaged. Nope. Oh, wait, hang on. Single? No. Engage is too many letters. Engag. Okay, we'll come back to it. We'll come back to it. Cloud jockeys. Yo, what's up, Tolian? Oh, mate. Yeah, they're gonna be CJ soon. KJs or karaoke jockeys. I mean, maybe. It's funny how a lot of DJs now use vinyl. Yeah. And honestly, it's kind of understandable. I get it. Wait, why is that gone? Oh, I think it's because I'm in dark. It's because I've got dark mode on my plugin turned on. It makes the colors funny. Like the motion of the ocean. Waves? That's a cross, right? Yeah. Waves? Actress Gar. I legit don't know any actors or actresses with the surname Gar. What? What? I'm too dumb. Number 1. It could be wavy, but we'll see what's. I haven't got to 6 down. I haven't got that far. 1 down. Dude, what in the wind? A Kansas classic? What does that mean? What does that actually mean? It says a Kansas classic. I'm covering it for some of you a little bit. What? Dust in the wind? Okay, dust in the wind makes sense, but then that's not waves. Hang on. Clothing material that becomes 3 down after doubling a letter. So 3 down. Oh, it's the band. The band, right. Oh my god, yes. I know the song. I know of the song. I don't know it off the top of my head, but yes, I'm aware of the song, but you know what threw me? It's because it said Kansas Classic, and I was like, I'm not from Kansas. How am I going to understand that? Yeah, which makes that tides, you're right. I was already thinking that. Because I was like, motion the ocean? Oh, yeah, of course. Of course, you did not scare me. Haha. 2 down, people are the Inuit. Based on the 2 eyes that we've got, it has to be. Has to be Inuit there. Okay, so 7. So suede? Oh, yeah. Clothing material that becomes 3 down after doubling a letter. This is suede. Stockholm resident is a Swede. You double the U. That's actually pretty smart. I like that. I like that pair. Yeah, it could be. No, I was gonna say it could be tidal. It could be tidal. Wait, what's? I tell you what. What's 4 down? Traditional wood for a hope chest. It's tidal. It's tidal then, isn't it? Because that's gotta be cedar. That's gotta be cedar. I don't know what a hope chest is. There's some what's the word? There's an element where I want to make a boob joke, but I'm not gonna do that because I am very mature. That's unwed, and that's gonna be Deli, and she's Terry. The victory sound was very loud for me. I don't think it deafened you guys, but that deafened me 100%. That felt like that took so much longer than 6 minutes. A hope chest, also called a dowry chest, okay. Glory box, I'm sorry, it's also called a glory box. I mean, okay, but... Okay. I mean, yep, okay. How do I get rid of you? I don't want this. My light is zoomed in too much to... I just click off it. If I do that. There we go, that's better. Okay, this is my favorite of all of the New York Times games. Connections. You gotta find groups of 4. Hey, so please and may I, ways to ask, they work. Okay, boss, goose, tickle, suit, skirt, shake, health, duck, please, may I, superior, level, power up, earth, delight, dodge, level up, level and power up. It seemed like they work together. Duck mentioned. Oh yeah. You're better at this than I am, Nasasu. You should be the streamer. Are there any other? See, I was I don't know. Duck, dodge, shake. I'm like, but what? No, there's no. It's duck. It's dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge. Okay, those are the D's that we're looking for. Duck was mentioned. Blue makes me wear the hat. Oh, skirt. Okay, you guys are smart. Yeah. To like skirt the edge of something. What's stupid is that, okay, that made me jump. But what's so stupid is I saw it appear on my preview before the sound. Yeah. You're right. Okay, duck, skirt, to shake a tail. But like tail like someone following you, not like the wiggly tail. I know this isn't a tail, but you know what I mean. And to dodge. Doge, submit. It feels like there should be sounds when I do that. Right? Like it should give me like a, hey, you did it right sound for every time. Okay, now once you get rid of one, it can make things a little easier. Okay, so suit could be something that you wear, but it could also be something that matches. Delight. These two match because they're like gaming. Level and power up. They're gaming terms. Oh, health and boss. Yeah. It's all gaming stuff. Final Fantasy fanfare. That one. Okay. Please and may I are like asking to do something, but I can't see a match. Superior is something that's better than other things, but also it can be a title. Mother Superior, Mother Goose, Mother Earth, Mother May I. It was the fact that I said Superior can also be a title, and that's when it went, oh, Mother Superior. I don't know about this one. What day is it again? I think it's Monday. Nasasu. Please, suit, delight, tickle. Oh yeah, it pleases me. If it pleases you. If it suits you, if it delights you, it tickles your fancy. No, I know it's Mother's Day. I was just messing. It's actually not even Monday for me, it's Sunday. For 3 minutes. It's 3 minutes left of Sunday. That was a real, like, my brain did the work. There was no conscious effort. My brain was like, oh, here's the answer. But that's why this is why I like, no, let's start that again. It's not Mother's Day here. It's, our Mother's Day is in March. And it always freaks people out when I start talking about Mother's Day and having wished my mum a happy Mother's Day and stuff like that, because it's months before the States, but then most people who are in my circle are not in the UK. And they're like, wait, what? It's Mother's Day? Like, no, calm down. Don't worry. It's not. It's not. Don't worry. Okay, I need to do... These are addictive to me. do I want the archive? Want the archive? We haven't done connections in so long. I want more connections, guys. I'm sorry. These are addictive. Cause it's like lateral thinking and shit. I find it really fun. USAians think their Mother's Day is everyone's Mother's Day. To be fair, in this instance, it is a lot of people's Mother's Day. It is quite a lot of people's Mother's Days. The UK is the odd one here. It's not like Fahrenheit, you know, where like most of I think there's like 3 countries that use Fahrenheit for daily what's the word? Like temperature gauging, weather reporting. Heel, cell, tongue. Upper. Yeah, you're right. It would be upper. I hadn't even looked at the letters. I mean the words. Who am I looking? Oh, heel. Boom. Pies of a shoe. Okay, let's have a look. Room dynasty. Face. Okay, I feel like room is gonna be like dining, you know? Like one of those where there's a word before it or something. Good words. We will do good words. The guard. To pay attention. Okay. Ooh, capacity. Room. Standing seating. Okay, these are things that are, I don't think this is right. But these feel like things that are about like a venue. Regard standing image face. Standing. How does standing fit in there? I can see this link. I want to say we have unlimited lives on this. Oh, okay. Oh, it's just basic reputation. The way that I was looking at it, I was thinking like you can face someone, and you can take their. I don't know. I was thinking it more in a personal, like one-to-one sitting. Chairs not standing. Well, I was thinking standing because it was like standing room, you know? Mildew Dynasty. Gimmick and gross. I have no idea what they could be, but we'll see. Cool hat. Thanks, Lena. It's a Twitch thing. On Twitch, people can use their channel points to redeem and make me wear the hat. YouTube doesn't really have a lot of interactivity stuff that I can do. So all of that stuff's on Twitch. Because it's my main place. Like making the duck fall on my head. That's... Yo, what's up, Muted? Oh, good evening, mate. Okay, does anyone, before we click the button, does anyone have any idea what links those? Because I'm like, there's Duck Dynasty, Duck Dynasty, whatever. But I don't think that works with these. You have an idea. What is it? What links those? Oh. Okay. That's the first thing that's caused any... I have to take this off. It's the first thing that's caused any pain to my ear all day. And it was the sound of the mechanism. It's that. Being right next to my ear. Ooh, that felt weird. Okay, I'm gonna click it. No, wait, I've already clicked them. Ending with... Go away. Oh. Ending with synonyms for yuck. Nasty. Gross. Ick. Ew. Yeah. That's basically it. See, that's what I mean. Sometimes they're really hard to see. They're really hard to see. Okay, play another. I'm not going to do this forever, don't worry, guys. Just a little while. Because once I'm in this area, once we're in the zone, these are too fun. Going to sleep, can't do it with a Nintendo Switch bullshit. I broke again. That's frustrating, mate. I hope you sleep well. Oh my god, I can't do this. Because I played this the day of, and I'm a cheater. Well, at least you're an honest cheater. I don't know if that's a thing, but at least you're an honest cheater, mate. You watching Andor? I haven't watched any of it. And everyone keeps talking about how great it is, so I might have to watch it. Beans mentioned. I haven't had to eat a bean all day. Oh, you just finished it? Yeah, a streamer I watch. Big streamer. He does not need me to shout him out, but a guy called Maximilian Dude. Fighting game community guy. Plays a lot of different stuff, but fighting game community is like his bread and butter. But he was talking about it recently, and he was saying how like it's pretty much what you just said, Bearded. It's possibly the best piece of Star Wars media that he's ever watched, and it's like real drama. Like it's gritty, and but it's not gritty. It takes its time, you know. It's not trying to rush through shit. It's giving you a real story, and I don't know. I haven't seen it, so I'm just trying to remember what I heard someone say like a week and a half ago. Don't feel like a thing, guys. That was your last set in the puzzle. Never could have seen it without knowing the answer. Yeah. I mean, I think if I really forced myself to not click the button, and I sat here for a while, and when I say a while, I mean I would have to sit and look at the words for 10, 20 minutes. I'd have to stop what I was doing, go do something else, and come back to it for a fresh perspective. I think I would get it, but I don't think I'd get it quick. That's all. Watching it while building new PCs. Just about finished it before you did. Nice. It's like the actual formation of a rebellion instead of just, oh wow, boys, we got a rebellion. Okay, yeah. That matches what he was saying then. It's not just like, and we're not happy, rebellion. It was like actually the nitty gritty of getting things together. Okay. Bean gag. Okay, for me, as someone who eats the gross beans, on occasion, those two go together. I don't think that they will in the puzzle, but for me, they do a bit. Trunk, muzzle, paw, fur, and tail. I saw those are all like dog things. Canine feline features. I got one. I did it real quick. Is that the one that you figured out right away, Red? 3 episode arcs. Team does a really solid job showing slow burn. Oh, I know nothing about it, mate. So I'm guessing they do 3 episode arcs of each character. Okay, a tad and a bit or a small part of something. Oh, but hang on, we're seeing a branch, root, and leaf. Trunk, those are tree things. That was an easy one. Each of the episodes is a new arc, so you get good progression of it. Oh, nice. That makes sense. Okay. Being tad and a bit. I don't. Oh, you can put on an act. You can put on a gag, a sketch, and a bit. Those are like all comedic routines. There we go. I did not think I was going to get any more there. Okay. Bean, May, Tad, and Flag. What? See, this is the last one. He's always the one that I... Oh, well, not always, but I often have no idea what the fuck it's about. And so I'm like, where does this go? Poles. Tadpole. Yep, you're right. You're right. Okay, I'm going to put another one on. I need to go pee, so I'm going to quickly run to the loo. I'll run the ads to get rid of the pre-roll. We'll come back, we'll do this puzzle, and then we'll figure out what we're doing next. Because this will be the last one we do, okay? Unless people desperately want to play more connections. We'll do something else. Okay, I'll be. Thanks for hanging out, by the way, everybody. I know we're very yappy and stuff today. Appreciate it. Thanks for the lurks, everybody. I will BRB. Run, grab a drink, snack, whatever. Whatever you need. I will say I do also have the ducks open, so if anybody wants a duck, now's the time. Hey, burb. The arcade head duck, because I'm 89% sure it's unclaimed. We'll have a look. I'll have a look. It is. It is indeed. There you go. Weird one. Done. Done. A duck? Yeah, Lena. Again, this is a Twitch thing. With your channel points, on Twitch, people can redeem a duck and get a duck named after them. We always start the stream looking at the ducks. And the Twitch guys can use their channel points. Again, anybody on YouTube, I apologize. Just everything that I have that's set up is for Twitch, so... There's a lot of perks for watching on... Maybe not a lot, but there are more perks for watching on Twitch. Than maybe other places. There we go, and ads on Twitch just ended, so if you happen to get ads, one, sorry for ads, but two, thank you for dealing with them. Oh, appreciate it. And I have no idea what happens on YouTube with ads, but like, thanks for dealing with the ads. Unfortunately, I get no money because I'm not monetized on YouTube. We're a far way away from monetization on YouTube. But while we're talking about it, if you want to do something to help me out for free, you can follow me on YouTube. or Twitch. Follows help. Follows are nice anywhere, but if you subscribe on YouTube, it helps me get a little bit closer to monetization over there. Monetization's a little bit more difficult than it is on YouTube than it is on Twitch. Another to the collection of weird heads. Nice. Has anybody looked at this and figured anything out while I got up and walked away? Those are all names of young animals, baby animals. No, it's not the kit. Fawn, I didn't even see the... Do you reckon it's not that and it's that? Yep, there we go. Babu animals. I did it. Oh, done did it. Oh, did. Oh, guys. Also. I mentioned it briefly earlier, but now that we're a bit more into streaming, everyone's rolled in. I should have said this ages ago, but in a few weeks, I'm going to be streaming directly, not to this channel, but directly to the Twitch channel of a game publisher. The game publisher of Spray Paint Simulator. I got confirmation today that it's kind of booked in. Still waiting on, like, things could change. So I won't go into things too much because I've still got to get, like, final details, but it's booked in. But yeah, Spray Paint Simulator. You know I love my simulator games. Anybody that was around, I actually played a bunch of Power Wash Simulator. Fucking loved that. I streamed it. We enjoyed hanging out and chatting while I cleaned stuff with Power Wash Simulator. This is kind of like that, but in reverse. And I'm gonna be streaming before the week of release. It comes out on the Thursday. I'm gonna be streaming on their channel on the Tuesday. So I'll get early release and I'll be able to, for a couple of hours on their channel. So you'll actually get me an extra day that week, because I'll be doing, not on my channel, but on their channel on the Tuesday. Very excited. It's the first time I'll have streamed to someone else's channel. I have played Dredge. I streamed that one as well, actually. That was really good. That was really good fun. Is the game coming to consoles? I believe so. I believe, maybe not, hang on. Because I know that it is coming to... It is coming on consoles. Yeah, there you go. I remember I looked this up, that's why I was like, I know the answer to this already, but I can't remember it. It's coming to consoles. It's actually going to be a day one Game Pass as well. It's day one on Game Pass is simulator. Ribraz T's Kid, you are right, yeah. Those jumped out at me before. Okay, I think we have. See, I think you're on the right lines, Lena, with shoulder and muscle, but I think we're talking cuts of meat. And so I think shoulder goes with these. I think we're on cuts of meat. Thigh, breast, tender, shoulder. Yeah, because to muscle someone, to wing them, to barge, to jostle. Oh wait, no, it's not shoulder. You're right, shoulder and muscle are together. It's wing. Thigh, tender, breast, wing. It's all chicken. Chicken. Okay, poultry, fine. Chicken. It's chicken. Muckle barge, jostle shoulder. You're changing your name to muscle barge, jostle shoulder. No, yeah, you were spot on. You were spot on, Lena. To push through a crowd. I used to be so good at navigating crowds. Anyone who doesn't know, I'm a small guy. I'm 5'5", but in a crowd, that meant I could genuinely. Now you use your arm. If people don't know this, the way that you get through a crowd, lead with a hand. Always try and go sideways, and you put a hand there, because once your hand and arm are between two people, they're more likely to let you through. They just naturally do. But I don't know. I was really good at navigating crowds. I did a lot of stuff that had needed that. Weirdly. I don't know what quite caused it, but it was a skill. I haven't had to deal with it in a long time. I probably wouldn't be good at it anymore. Okay. Goldilocks, bear, Ched. Ched? I combined those. I combined chair and bed, and it seemed normal when I said bear. But I wasn't trying to say bear, I was trying to say bed. And it became bed and chair. And I could have got away with it if I'd have been able to catch up with my own brain and not say Ched. It's wrong. That's not even a close. It's not even close to a group. Balls. Chair and table. Bed. Couch. Just random pieces of furniture. Okay. I could have got away without saying Ched. I could have got away without saying bear and Ched. Errors were made. They were. Okay. Sweet. Harbor. Ironic balance. Goldilocks. Bear. Tinder. Leadership. Hold. Full. Maintain. Dry. You know when something's, it's like, I can feel that it's there, but my brain isn't grasping them? The ideas, the thoughts, they are there, but my brain does not want to be like, it doesn't want to release the idea yet. I mean, Goldilocks and sweet makes sense, right? Because like the whole, this thing, balanced? Fuck. That's not even, okay. Shit. Okay, tinder is for like wood. Dries for wood. Burning things. Ooh. Could that be shipping things like a dry dock? A harbor? No, hang on. To harbor is to hold on to something. To harbor it. Harbor ill will. Hold on to something. Maintain. Full. Balanced. To go to. Oh, to bear it. To bear it. Like to bear arms. There we go. Sweet and dry is also a wine thing, true. Balanced and full. Like full-bodied wine, a balanced wine. As soon as I actually linked sweet and dry, the others just fell into line. Okay, what do these have? Okay, anybody? Can anybody tell me what they link as? Because I don't know. Truly. Metals? Oh, you son of a bitch, you are right. It's tin, gold, lead, iron. Son of a bitch. They start with metals. What a bastard that is. Boy. Here we go. Okay. So. Here is. I'm gonna do a poll. So if you're a lurker and you're just vibing, you can vote in what we're doing next. This is indicative. I might take the poll and go, I'm not sure if I want to do that actually now that it's happened. I don't know if anybody else does this, like if you flip a coin. Like you go, okay, heads are gonna do this, tails are gonna do that. And you flip the coin, and as you see what it is, you're disappointed and you're like, oh, I guess I want to do the other thing. I'm using you guys as a coin flip. For the now, we got more puzzles. We can do some game dull. Game dull's a good one. And guess the game, those stuff. We got more. I always got more puzzles. React. I got YouTubes that I want to watch. We can watch them together if you want. I've never actually done a full-on sit and react, apart from I just read your message. You bastard. Don't flip me. I'm full of eggs. Oh, I believe it. I believe it. How many eggs do you eat on average a day? Aside from doing, like, we've done a lot of, and there's some coming up, like, game showcases and award shows. There's game showcases coming up this next month. There's a handful that we're going to be doing some watching of, but some of them won't be replacing streams or replacing timing streams. There's at least one of them that's on a Saturday, so it'll just be an extra stream for yous. So, okay, the poll is up. Poll is up. Do your voting if you want. If you're not, we got more puzzles. We can do some reacting because there's these YouTubes that I want to catch up on, and we can just do that together. I don't know if you guys know the kind of thing that I watch though. Like have you guys ever watched Men with a Pot cooking videos? I actually really like watching that shit. Do you guys know Blue Jay? He did a video that it's on my list, and it's like one of his most popular videos that I've never watched. It's how to survive in how to survive how to survive Victorian era London. That's a funny one. Or it looks like it'd be a funny one. It's not one that I've watched. It's been on the list to do the watching. Or we could just jump into some Baldur's Gate 3. We could also do that. So if you want a hand in what we do, click the buttons, do the vote-ins. And if not many people vote, I'll figure it out myself, because that's my job. As the streamer, unfortunately, it's my job to decide what I do. I got lots of options though. Okay, so we got a couple of things that, like, the notice about, like, oh, I'm gonna be streaming potentially on, or it looks like it's lined up. Gonna be streaming on the Whitethorns channel. That's coming up. Also, there's a new. Not gonna vote 'cause you gotta go to bed. No worries, dude. Oh, good night, Blue. Wow, my title's accurate for you, kind of. You did just get 2 hours of full yap. Full yap. Good night. Sleep well. Hope you have a nice start to your week.
That I love. I absolutely love. I want it. It's everything.
Are you pointing that at the ship? Did you just point it at the ship? I heard it start and I thought I'd like hit my mic or something with the. I had no idea where that was coming from. Thank you for the biddies, mate. I just realized I need to bump that up from earlier as well. I owe a bean. I actually owe a bean. We're at 6 out of 5 subs, guys. I owe a bean. Nobody pointed it out. My goodness. So I'm gonna do that. wanted to do that for a while. Nice. Well played, well played. So hey, guys, if you have subbed, resubbed, primed, gifted a sub, thank you. Well, thank you, thank you. It was a bandage. Yep, there's a bandage. Okay, yeah, there's it, yeah. Mm-hmm. Thank you for the subscriptions. That seemed particularly pungent today. It's a fish one. But it's not, it's just a strawberry banana smoothie. What poll did you miss? Basically about what we do next, but because the number of votes was quite low, I'm not necessarily going to go along with it. There were only 4 votes. So I might not. Mind you, I have a 12-minute video. Do you guys want to react to a video? I've never done like reacting on stream, but I actually kind of want to watch this. Do you guys want to know what it takes to survive in Victorian era London? I watch this guy every now and then called Blue Jay. Wait, where's my It's there. This dude. This dude. I don't know if anybody else knows Blue Jay. He does a whole lot of stuff, but how to survive Victorian era London. It's only like 12 minutes, this one. It's been on the list of things that I want to watch for ages because it's like his most popular video and I've never watched it. That dude, Blue Jay's great, he's funny as hell. Bring in compulsory voting. I read the message before I saw that it was you, Shermit. Like, aha, of course it's in Australia. How do you feel about compulsory voting? If people didn't know, in Australia, it is compulsory. If you're of voting age, you must vote. You get fined if you don't, right? You can't choose to not vote. Like, you could go in and I guess you could, like, make your ballot void, potentially, but you have to show up. I don't think I've moved my left leg for the entire 2 hours I've been streaming. Which vote is mandatory here. I can see the pros and cons of it. I think it's the enforcement that I think would be difficult in big places. But at least that way, when people sit and bitch about things, if it's forced, it needs to be a public paid holiday. That'd be dope. Actually, yes. Gets more people more interested in politics. Yeah, but then when people sit and bitch and moan about like political stuff, which we're not getting political, guys, don't worry. But when people do, at least you know that they've actually voted. Because sometimes you see people who sit there and bitch and whine about stuff, and I'm like, why didn't you have... Well, you didn't get involved when you could have had a say. When you could have been part of it. You're not even part of it. You know? Oh, they do it on a Saturday there? Damn. I guess with an app, there's the worry of... The people that have the worry of, like, fraud and shit like that. Do you ever watch Down? Do you know what I mean? People would be concerned. Look, we're gonna have a little react break. just to make sure that, because all the talking, I can feel my ear a little with the headphone. So this is like a 12-minute video. We can, I'll be pausing and making comment, don't you worry. I'll be keeping up with chat. But, I can see if my ear's gonna be okay, and then maybe we'll, do a couple of hours of, BG3 maybe, a little Baldur's Gate. So it's all good and well, unless you tend to buy, and then you're fucked. True. True. Oh, the fine's very small. Okay, so it's not as big, it's not that big of a deal, but it's more just a case of like, dude, you have chance to have a say, so have a say, please. Plenty of time for early voting as well. That's good. That's good. I don't know a ton about Australian politics. Hey, he got the derp. Oh, it isn't muted. I thought you guys couldn't hear it.
Downton Abbey and find yourself think.
Question: Did anybody actually?
Downton Abbey and find.
Did anybody actually watch Downton Abbey? Because I've never seen any of it. I think I've seen a like 30-second clip once. Genuinely, I've seen like a 30-second clip once. Always forget about mail-in voting. I do mail voting because of my sleep schedule. That when I would have to go and vote, it'd either be right before I would be going to bed or right after I'd be getting up. And like, fuck that, I just do mail voting. Being forced to vote near where you live when you commute is dumb. Yeah, I had that as an issue. I will. I was gonna turn it up a little.
Yourself thinking, I should have been born in the Victorian era. Well, you're stupid. Firstly, because Downton Abbey takes place 11 years after the Victorian era, silly goose. And secondly, because life in Victorian London would be absolutely terrifying for someone accustomed to the luxuries of the 21st century. But let's say you somehow end up in a freaky...
Okay, so my thing is, hot showers. Because anybody... Okay, raise your hands if you were in Victorian era London. Would you be working class? I'd be poor as fuck. I'd be a commoner. Life wouldn't be fun. Not at all.
Terrifying for someone accustomed to the luxuries of the 21st century. But let's say you somehow end up in a Freaky Friday situation and switch bodies with a bona fide Victorian. How are you going to survive the London streets? Not to worry. With my extensive background studying history, certified by my 90,000 Reddit karma, I'm here to teach you everything you need to know to survive the Victorian
That's
era.
all you need. Okay. I almost named my channel Resro. I think it shows the better direction.
Disney Channel style bodies.
Okay, I'm gonna turn it down just a smidge because I think it's peaking a little at times. Did you guys know that we're making a new? Sorry, I'm awful for watching this on to watch this with. Did you guys know they're making a new Freaky Friday? Have you seen? They're making a new Freaky Friday with the same cast, Lindsay Lohan and Jamie Lee Curtis. It's coming out in August this year. New Freaky Friday.
Swap and have officially transported over a century back in time to Victorian London. Gah! What? What is it, James? My body? What's happening? It looks like during the body swap you've received a lethal dose of gamma radiation.
Sorry, what?
When your hairline is receding. My hair? Oh yeah, actually 2 out of every 3 guys will experience some form of hair loss by the time they're 35. But about that radiation. How do I keep it? Alright, weird priorities. Well, really the best way to combat hair loss would be with Keeps. It's a fantastic doctor-recommended online
this is an
service
ad.
that offers clinically proven treatment to stop hair loss and improve hair growth. They're customer-focused with the 24/7 care...
This is an ad, however, I'm gonna let it play on account of I'm watching this on my channel. So it's rude to skip the ad, you know? Sure what I mean? I might skip this in if I was watching it personally, but I'm watching this with you guys, it's on my channel, the ad gets played. Because the dude deserves at least that. You don't need to specify hot showers, you'd be lucky to get a shower at all. That's a good point, actually. Because that was the era. Actual Victorian, I was thinking Downton Abbey era, but that was after the Victorian era. So actual Victorian era was a time when the Brits were a lot of people not washing that often. I hate to say it, I hate to admit it.
support network of expert medical advisors and care specialists at the ready to help you with any questions you might have. Whether you're looking to prevent hair loss, stimulate hair growth, or honestly, if you just want to take better care of your hair in general, Keeps is perfect for you. They even got a
I'm
award-winning
bald.
shampoo and conditioner. When's the last time you won an award? Never? I know. Here you go. Now for...
I'm sorry, did I ever win an award? Oh, you just made me ask a real deep question of myself. Have I ever won an award? I don't know if I have, actually. I've come second in a lot of things, but I don't know if I've ever won an actual award. You're bald and Rocket found a picture of you with hair when you were younger and it was gross. I looked okay. I'm totally happy with how I look bald, but I'm happy. I liked having hair. I made the most of having hair because I knew I was going to go bald. Genetically, I looked at my family and was like, wow. And I made it to 30. Like, I had hair when I started streaming. It was going. But I did have hair. Like, it was passable.
For the radiation, well, at least they'll go out with luscious curls. Hair loss stops with Keeps. To get 50% off your first order, go to
That's a good name for a hair loss
click
thing.
that link in the description. That's keeps.com/bluejay. Thank you, Keeps, for sponsoring the video. Of course, Alex, you're gonna have to wait a few centuries until you've got internet again, as you're now in Victorian London. The city is booming from the results of the Industrial Revolution. The air
Yay.
is dense, but the stunning Gothic Revival architecture still manages to pierce through all the smog. It's a city of rapid expansion and expensive projects, starkly contrasted by the overflowing slums.
That's got to be a
Man,
train station.
Taking in all these new sites is really starting to make you thirsty, so you head on over to a well pump for a fresh...
Do anybody that's not from, like, England...
Taking in all these new sites is...
anybody that's not from England, sorry. Anybody that's not from England, do you like looking at the train stations if you've ever visited? Because someone mentioned this, like, a lot of our train stations, they're like, still standing from the Victorian era. So they're all really fancy. I think, like, because, like, if I went to New York, I'd want to go to Grand Central just to look at it, because it's super fancy, you know? And I would love the architecture of, like, I enjoy looking at, like, the big fancy train stations, and, like, I'm from here. Spent 10 minutes one morning trying to make your fringe look not shit. Oh, god damn. What's all this madness? Stepped away for a bit. I'm becoming a React streamer. At least for the next 10 minutes. But the problem is, I always have so much to say, so I'm pausing a lot, okay? You guys are gonna love it or hate it. Probably hate it. Legal disclosure. Grabbing razor for use on yourself or others when annoyed at a minor nuisance is not advisable in any other situation. Please seek therapy, and if you do shave your head, exercise caution. I would agree. As someone who shaves their head 2, sometimes 3 times a week, I actually don't use a razor, though. I have one of those, like, head shaver things. Because then I can just do it in the shower, and I did literally just follow the razor out, the thing around with my hand, and I can feel where I need to go over. 10 minutes, 20 minutes of yapping in between, yes.
project, starkly contrasted by the overflowing slums. But man, taking in all these new sites is really starting to make you thirsty.
All
so
the
you
yap.
head over to a well pump for a fresh sip of water. First mistake, what are you, crazy? You wouldn't even survive a day here.
Nope,
You
I
can't
wouldn't do
drink
that.
the water. Cholera outbreaks are about as common as an office quote in a Tinder bio. The booming population of London, combined with newly introduced indoor plumbing, resulted in overwhelming amounts of raw sewage. This sewage ended up in the Thames River, which happens to be London's main source of drinking water, thus completing the circle of life. During one cholera outbreak, Jon Snow, a supporter of germ theory, looked at all this
He knows
sewage in
nothing.
drinking water and had the hot take of, hey, what if we drink water, but without the poop? And ended the outbreak by ripping off
Hot
the
take.
handle of a contaminated well pump. At the time, the community believed in the miasma theory, basically the idea that diseases were
Smell.
transmitted through foul odors.
Yeah.
So government officials still rejected Snow's theory of fecal oral transmission, stating, "Germs in the water? Don't be ridiculous. It was stinky air." And this wouldn't be the last time a Jon Snow's potential was shattered. So unless you want to die a painful death, I suggest boiling your water, or just stick to hard liquor, where the alcohol will not only kill any germs, but also help drown that regret you're starting to feel for wishing to be in Victorian London, instead of shutting up and playing Wordle like a good little consumer.
When's this video from? The irony of him bringing up Wordle and we literally just sat playing some daily puzzle games. This is an older video. This is 3 years ago. This is from March 22. Shit. I'm getting called out. I'm getting called out. Fuck. How did they know? How did he know? Bastard. Don't like the shavers. Use the cutthroat once whenever you have a social event to go to. Yeah, I like to keep it super short. One thing about being bald that a lot of people I don't think they know. When you properly shave your head kind of feels like a baseball. Like the leathery, like the skin on your head kind of feels like the same as if you've ever held a baseball. True story. Feels really cool.
Alright, now that you're properly shit-faced, you're gonna need to pinpoint your social class so you know who you're allowed to interact with.
I'm at the bottom.
Is who I am inside more important than some social class? No. Simply talking to a social class higher than yours is enough to get you arrested here. Luckily, it's rather easy to find out which one you belong to. For example, are you over the age of 25 and alive? Then you're probably not in the lower class, as male tradesmen and laborers had life expectancies of 25 and 22, respectively. But let's say you find yourself
I'm already dead.
A respectable upper class. What can you...
Because I would not be in the upper class or middle. I'm working class as fuck. I'm dead. I died a decade ago. Well, we can end after 3 minutes. There we go. My journey to Victorian era London, done. I'm dead.
What do you expect from your newly found privileged life? Well, first off, you can kiss the thought of a hard day's work goodbye, because with the fortune your family has built over generations through certainly non-exploitive means, you'll never have to work a day in your life. So instead, you're gonna have to find out how to kill all this free time you got on your hands. Being a person with enough wealth to buy a handful of developing nations, or 1 GPU, you decide to use your money to give back to the poor people whose blood, sweat, and Fossy Jaws help.
1 GPU? Hang on. How's this still relevant? How's this still relevant? An ITX 3090 for 60 grand. Buy it now. Oh man, I wasn't sure about buying the $60,000 graphics card, but you know what? The free shipping. That's what tits me over the edge. I'll get it. Jesus.
You decide to use your money to give back to the poor people whose blood, sweat, and Fossy Jaws helped you build your riches. So you buy tickets to next Tuesday's Freak Show. Freak shows were essentially the MCU of the Victorian era, loved by people of all ages and social classes, except for pretentious people who prefer
Slightly
more refined entertainment, like seances. Everyone from your average Joe to Queen Victoria herself.
Wait, the ideal Victorian man. I just really love this photo. It's a fucking carrot man. What is this? Oh no! Wait. Okay, so nowadays, right? Nowadays we have furries. In the Victorian era, did they have like veggies? Or rooties? Because he's a root vegetable. Is this a risque picture? Because he's a carrot? Is this like the furry of Victorian era London? Yeah, just a little bit. The thing is, bearded, I've just purchased a new graphics card, so yeah. Yeah. No, different. I mean, it's a different... The veggie used to mean something very different back then. Okay? Very, very different. Let's say fruity. Carrots are not fruit. A weird one, you're doing it wrong. I'm gonna blow your mind. Gonna absolutely blow your mind, weird one. If you've been like, oh, let's have a piece of fruit. Carrot. I got an AMD 9070. It's right here, but it won't fit in my case. I have to buy a new case. 9070 XT. So yes, I'm aware of how expensive things are at the minute. That was about 680 quid. And I can't use it right now because it won't fit in my PC case. And none of the current generation ones will. None of them. So I need a new PC case. I am currently saving up for it. because I'm getting a decent-ish one. It's going to be about £100. I currently have a little under 40 quid saved. If it wasn't for the PC case thing, it'd be in, we'd be on it. I'd be playing Oblivion right now. 100%, no question. We'd be on Oblivion. I'm an NVIDIA lad, to be honest. I'm on a 2060 right now. I'm switching from NVIDIA to AMD purely because if I spend 680 quid, that's what that one costs, 680. If I spent 680 on an NVIDIA card, it would not be as good. It just wouldn't. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna get more bang for my buck. In this case, I'm gonna make the switch. NVIDIA because RTX broadcast. Yeah, and I don't care about that. I don't need that, personally. So I'm like, boom. AMD works for me. I'm not like what's the word? I'm not like cultish about it. You know, like people get that way with like Apple or Android. People get that way with like NVIDIA or, you know, that kind of shit. I'm just like, what works for me works for me. If it doesn't work for you, no worries, don't use it. You know, you got an iPhone? Good, I hope it works for you. You got an Android? Good, I hope it works for you. Go with what works for you. Where I am, ain't gonna find good, decent enough stuff here. Where I am, no. I'd have to travel for it, and then there's the. I'd have to actually go right into Manchester city centre, and if I'm doing that, yeah. And you make a similar product on their end, you'll get one. Oh, if they make it. Yeah, if it's that's the thing. You got to get what works for you, what's important for you. Like the Carrot Man. Also, that is actual Queen Victoria if you've never seen her.
Love to goggle and laugh at all the different looking people performing. These freak shows showcase people with physical abnormalities, such as dwarfs, conjoined twins, giants, fat people, thin people, hairy people, ethnic people, and whatever else they thought would pique people's curiosity. Gather round, folks, gather round, for I'm about to unveil the wonders of the world. Realities beyond your comprehension. Freaks
We were
from
awful
distant
people.
and foreign lands. Meet the man of hair. The precious Piper Pinky. And behold, Paul! I thought this was a freak show. Oh, trust me, Paul's a freak. However, the reign of freak shows came to an end as reports of mistreatment.
I'm sorry if there's anybody out there called Paul. I'm very sorry. Apologies. Yeah, gas and park can equal it out, kind of. And then I'd have to be getting something used, and I'm like, I may as well just get the thing that's gonna potentially then have more space and work better for other stuff in the future. Apologies. Oh my god. Someone ban Weird One, please.
Of the performers came to light, and the public was furious
Paul
to
knows.
find out that the people they went to laugh at for being less than human were being treated as less than human. But now that you've reached your limit of being near the working class who aren't actively carrying your dry martini on a silver platter, it's time for you to build your social status with your fellow aristocrats. To do this, you're gonna have to capitalize on some of the trends of the time. No, not child labor, we'll get to that later. I'm talking Egyptomania. Napoleon's campaigns in Egypt brought back trade and artifacts to Europe, eventually igniting a craze for all things Egyptian in the West due to its perceived exotic nature. This craze peaked during the Victorian era, and Victorians sure had interesting ways of indulging in this trend, such as hosting mummy parties. Not the Brendan Fraser kind, they weren't that based. Specifically, they held mummy unwrapping parties. Getting your hands on a mummy was the easy part. You could literally cop one from street vendors in Egypt like a pin from Disney World, but unwrapping them required a trained professional called an unroller. Why exactly they had to hire a professional to do some glorified banana peeling is beyond me, but I can only assume that their training involved a significant amount of fruit by the foot. Essentially, a bunch of people would gather around to watch the unroller unwrap the mummy and perform an autopsy, including cutting into the skull to go, oh my god, look, he's got a brain, that's crazy. Fragments of the pungent mummy wrappings were then passed throughout the audience for their, pleasure, I guess. What am I supposed to do with this? While today we recognize hosting an unboxing party for corpses and disgracing a people's history is the most
oh my god. Bearded, I hate that that's so accurate to what it would be like if that happened nowadays. Unboxing. Oh my god, it'd be an unboxing video. That's basically what it'd be. Oh, it's so fucked. Someone getting random mummies thrown at them from across the table.
The optimal way to speedrun a Twitter hashtag, the Victorians just couldn't help but satisfy their intrigue. And in their defense, they basically came gift-wrapped. But if you need any more convincing on how evil this practice was, the most famous unwrapper was a surgeon named Pettigrew. But overall, in the upper class, you won't need to worry all that much about staying alive.
Peter Pettigrew.
Except for the arsenic in your walls, lead on your dolls, corsets in your torsos, cyanide in your photos, strychnine in your tablets, explosive bits of plastic, kitchens full of toxins, morphine for your youngins, mercury-coated hats, radiation from your glass, kerosene in hair products, and asbestos in just about everything.
But aside from that, we're good.
Luck. But what if you aren't lucky enough to live the life of a Victorian Scrooge McDuck, and instead you find yourself living la vida pobre in the working class? Hold off on the booze there, buddy. As tempting of a coping mechanism
booze,
alcohol
please.
is, we gotta make sure you even survive childhood first. Let's put you in a humble family of 7 kids, and shit, 4 of your siblings just died. What? Oh yeah, nearly 60% of working class children died before the age of 5. Good for you, champ. You won the coin toss.
Arsenic is such a really nice
So long
green.
as it's in a minor chimney, because it's time for you to get to work. I'm 5 years old, and about time you started contributing to the family, you lazy leech. Without child labor laws, working class kids started working as early as 4 years old. Now pick your poison, chimney sweeping or coal mining. Well, I suppose it's just
I have family who remember having kids working. I have family who, like, actually remember, not quite this level, like, chimney sweep and coal mine, like, dangerous shit. But even still, like, they would work in, like, because in this area, like, I mean, Lancashire, which basically it doesn't doctor, it's like, the whole of Lancashire is, like, cotton factories and stuff. They would have kids whose job it was to, like, basically go under machinery and move things around. And does anyone know? Like cotton mills, they have like a thing that moves the weaver. I can't be descriptive at all because I'm forgetting the most important words. Anyway, kids were given lots of very dangerous jobs and would like lose fingers and hands and things. Fucking crazy. Crazy. That's why unboxing videos people always sniff. It's a throwback to snorting mummies. Don't snort mummies. Shuttlecock. It actually might be called that. Because I think I've heard it called a shuttle.
9 to 5. 9 to 5. No. Victorian children were expected to work 12
Maybe
to 18
read.
hours a day.
See, look, there you go. It's the cotton stuff. But like in the weavers, in the weaving machine, there's like a thing. Hang on. Yo, hey, Al. I don't know what to Google for this. Okay, is it this image here, right? This here, and the thing that the square thing that goes through all of that and pulls the thing that you would pull through in the middle of all of that stuff. The weaving. The actual thing that holds the end of the strand and does the weaving. How you doing, El? That's what I'm trying to, I can't remember what that's. I think it's a shuttle. Because I think it's called a shuttle weaving machine. Anyway.
Hey, gotta beat out that optimism early. Besides, you've only got that small stature for so many years. Companies have to capitalize on your ability to squeeze in the tight spaces while you can. Now, these are still your formative years, so we gotta make sure you choose the child profession that'll cause the least amount of physical and emotional trauma. There were a lot, but
League
let's
of
narrow
Legends
it down to chimney sweep
for
and coal
emotional
miner
trauma.
and weigh some pros and cons. As a coal miner, you can expect some permanent eye damage due to eye shine.
Look at the little ladder. Look at the cute little ladder. You're alright, just vibing? Nice. What's today's yap? At the moment, we're watching a video of how to survive Victorian London. And basically, the gist is, you don't. That's the gist. Yeah, we yapped for a bit. We did the usual yap. We did some puzzles, and I'm watching this. And then we might play some Baldur's Gate. Yeah, bro climbs that ladder, he's still 4 foot. He's still under 4 foot.
And weigh some pros and cons. As a coal miner, you can expect some permanent eye damage due to eye strain from the dark environment, respiratory problems from coal dust, permanent spine deformation due to stooping, and of course there was the occasional explosion or cave-in. But on the bright side, you're essentially playing the closest Victorian equivalent to Minecraft. As for chimney sweeps, say goodbye to the skin on your elbows and knees.
The children do yearn for the
You'll
mines.
experience some irreversible lung damage from all the soot, and there is a high risk of death from falling or getting stuck in the tight chimneys. But at least you can die happy knowing that when Mary Poppins comes out in 100 years, Dick Van Dyke will forever cement your profession as much cooler than it actually was. So assuming you survive your childhood profession, it's time for the big boy world. Now,
Yeah.
I know the idea of living poor in a Victorian city is probably a terrifying
the chimney sweeps were
concept, but don't
kids.
worry, the Victorians actually put in
And
some
they weren't
effort
in
to help
Mary
the poverty-stricken wastes of oxygen. Excuse me, less fortunate folk. For example,
IRL
if you're
horror,
homeless,
pretty
you can
much.
escape the cold at a penny sit-up, where for the small price of 1 penny, you get to sit on a bench in a shelter for the night. Whoa, now, don't get too crazy. You're not allowed to sleep here. What do you think you are, a human? You only
No.
paid for the privilege of sitting, and penny sit-ups even had monitors to ensure you didn't fall asleep.
No!
If you're looking to catch some Z's, you're
You weren't allowed to sleep? It's literally by the penny sit up, and that's it. You had to sit up. Travel back in time to Victorian London. It's quite a journey. You'll have to write a book
gonna have to cough up an extra penny at a 2-penny hangover.
of the story.
Don't get too excited. Contrary to the name suggests, a 2-penny hangover is not a charity dive bar where you can drink yourself into an ethanol-induced coma. Instead, it was a
What
rope
is it?
that you literally hung over. Not the
No.
most comfortable experience, but at least you'll be the coolest
No.
kid on campus with your minimalist hammocking setup. The rope was ideal because it allowed the staff to quickly dispense with all the poor people in the morning. But hey, maybe it was a good day at the factory and you walked out with 4 pennies in your pocket, you little aristocrat you. Well, you can afford to be a high roller and head on over to a 4-penny coffin. Yep. While it may look like you just got shipped back from the Crimean War, a 4-penny coffin was quite the step up from a rope, to be fair. You got to spend the night in a nice
That's a good
coffin, you got a
point.
tarp to keep warm, and you even got assigned your own little serial number, which is undoubtedly the closest you'll ever get to being acknowledged in your life. Speaking of life, you better get used to this one, as people didn't exactly graduate from social classes, so the only 4 walls you'll likely ever get to call home will be a coffin at best, or a coffin at worst. If you can afford it. But on the bright
can't.
side, if you manage to survive through the era, you'll get to experience many of the following significant discoveries and advancements. America found its second manifest destiny with the discovery of crude oil in 1859.
Yay.
Charles Darwin published his book on the concept of evolution, meaning
Yay.
that in a few centuries we may evolve past thinking crocs are cool. Darwin's half-cousin, Francis Galton, took this research and started modern eugenics.
I hate Crocs.
Which led to problems. Alexander Graham Bell patents the telephone in 1876,
Problems.
a device that changed the world by allowing people to learn about their car's extended warranty. Germ theory would become accepted by the end of the Victorian era, and nobody would doubt doctors ever again. The 19th century saw many innovations in data visualization for statistics, which are used today for optimizing shiny Pokemon encounter strategies. The
Yay.
Bessemer process gave us bigger buildings for more people. Modern artillery gave us smaller buildings for less people. Radiation was discovered in 1896,
let's go see what trouble
leading
we
the
can
cancer
stir
theory
up.
and Imagine Dragons. The Navier-Stokes equations were developed to describe the motion of viscous fluids and weed out chemical
Cannons for less buildings, for smaller buildings and less people. L, thank you for the Prime, dude. Thank you for the 2 months of Prime. That's dope. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. You can literally use that anywhere. And you chose to do it here. I'm sorry, I still can't get over the 2-penny hang-up.
engineering students. And Carl Benz builds the world's first car while simultaneously killing the concept of peaceful suburban life. And those are just a few of the significant advancements made during the iconic Victorian era. So, Alex, are you excited for your new Victorian life?
No.
You want to go home and play Elden Ring? Good boy. The Victorian era. Disgusting and deadly, but inspired Bloodborne. 3 out of 10 stars.
And ironically, this song just reminds me of Cupperbutt now. Because she plays this when she plays that song when she, like, gets up and walks away from her computer. Every time, without fail. She gets sent to Prime to renew automatically. I don't remember because you couldn't use the ducks. Dude. 12-minute video? It was a 12-minute video. There you go, 12 minutes. I didn't say it was going to take 12 minutes. I said it was a 12-minute video. Did not lie. There you go. It's Blue Jay. Blue Jay's dope. I've been meaning to watch that one for ages. I still can't get over. I really can't get over the 2-penny hang up. The businessman that came up with that idea is the same director's cut, except I didn't direct it and had nothing to do with its creation. Here, I will share, link. Gotta watch the corner store real quick, got a craving for some chips and salsa. Yeah, Victorian era London will do that to you. It'll leave you wanting chips and salsa. Dude, the businessman that came up with the idea of, you know, I've got all this space, but what should I do with it? I've got a bunch of rope. What if we just hang some rope up and be like, yo, if I'll give you two pennies, and you give me 2 pennies, and then you can just lean on the rope. That's fucking insane. I wonder if that's where the phrase, you know, when you've got hang-ups about something, I wonder if that's where that comes from. Probably not. Because I guess you would use the phrase, like, hang up for a lot of things. That's true money from old rope, I know. Yeah, 2 pennies per person, multiple people on each rope, exactly. That's insane. It's not installed yet, Al. So the TLDR is, when I was doing all my stuff correctly, when I was doing all the stuff like research, I used my written specs from my case from when I bought it. The written specs don't take into account of if you have fans in your case, which obviously you have to have. So it doesn't fit in my case. So now I need to get a new case. So, graphics card's not installed yet. It's over there. You can't see it. It's below the camera. Hey, USA heading back to Victorian era. Child labor, low wages, you can't survive. And I don't know. I'm not there. I'm not in America. Yeah, I was pretty gutted when it came and I realized the specs were written in the way that they were. Okay, bear with 1 sec. I'm gonna quickly run to the loo, and then we'll do something, and we'll do some burp. See, look, now you get to see the errors that I get, and my sound desk fucks up. Oh no, it's done it again. There we go. Everything reset. So frustrating. Anyway, I think I said I was going to the loo then. That's not what I meant to say. I was just checking the dog. I got a Go XLR. Dude, I've had this ever since I've had this microphone. I've had a Go XLR. And it's swanky as much as a broken piece of shit is swanky. Because what just happened then is because I unmuted my microphone and the whole thing had some kind of seizure. Can you tell that I'm frustrated with it at the moment? Always wanted one, could never justify it. I have the Go XLR Mini, which was about 100 quid. It was £100 and it revolutionized sound management on stream for me. It was great. I need to replace it. I've just got to deal with the one step at a time. I have a £700 graphics card that I want to make use out of and can't. So the case is first. Quite Shy Town is 3-4 decades back. I mean, we've been in a... I'm not entirely convinced. So here's the thing, like, people talk about being in the wrong timeline. I'm not convinced that our timeline is real, okay? I don't know that it's actually a real timeline. Oh. That was my mic arm that whined. Good audio solutions. The issue is the plural. Solutions. Gotcha. See, that's what I had. I used, Hey, T! I didn't see you sneaking on in with that moth. How are you? I used to use... What's the virtual sound desk that everyone uses? I can't remember its name. Sneaky moths. Yeah. We have moths. I say moths. We had a moth in the house earlier. I was like, gotta get that thing out. Storyboarding right now? Ooh, what for? What you storyboarding for? You know what I'm gonna do? We're gonna play a little Baldur's Gate. I'm vibing it. We're gonna do a little Baldur's Gate. We'll do a couple of hours of BG3. Maybe Halcyon finally? Because if you remember where we're at, anyone remembers where we're at, we just got to... we just got to, shit, what's it called? What's it bloody called? The Goblin Camp. We just got to the Goblin Camp. My god. Start making a video game? Been mentally planning for... Oh, that sounds dope, T. That sounds very, very cool. Is this... by we, is this you and Josh? Imagine living without all those fancy gadgets. I don't like to imagine it, okay? I enjoy my gadgets. My life is enriched by them. You, Josh, a couple of friends. That sounds very cool. I'd love to make a game, but I'm not a technical... As much as I can do technical stuff, because, like, this whole... This murder... Oh, I got the #1 score! It's not on the board, but it's a winning score. I win. I coded this bot. I don't even... It's done in Java. Well, not technically. It's done in JS. This is the bot. It's running in Node.js right now. I coded that. I literally learned the language to make this bot. So that I could, because the bot also controls the board. It controls the leaderboard, which isn't showing up. Do I not have that controlled on this screen by that button? I probably don't. But I wrote that, so I can do some codey stuff. But my main language the first language I learned was VBA, which is like a dead language. And then I know a little bit of SQL. So I can do it, but it's not like what I do naturally. I'm more on the creative side. Like, let me in the writing side of things. I love that shit. Coding, I can do, but it's one of those, like, just because I can doesn't mean I wanna. Okay, I'm gonna do a baby ping in the Discord. I'm gonna @ here, BG3. I'm gonna tell people that are changing, who are doing stuff. Mostly organizing the ADHD of the group. Okay, so you're the cat herder. Putting together the boards, finding the people, doing the art. That's dope. That sounds very cool. You'll have to keep us up to date. Share anything that you desire. Because, you know, I don't assume you want to share everything, but you're welcome to. You're welcome to share what you'd like. Also, funnily enough, taking the mental note. You saying you'd like to VA? No, I really would. I really would. I don't know if not everyone will know. I forget. Sometimes I forget that people won't. But like my highest level of qualification is in... Technically, it's in theatre and performance. But yeah, my highest qualifications are in basically writing, directing, and acting. You rang. Hello, sir. See, this is why I did a baby ping, because I know that some people, they're here for the vibes, but also it's not the thing that's going to keep them engaged. So I do the baby ping in the Discord and be like, yo, we're doing some gaming now. Y'all can come back. I'm done reacting. I'm trying to give you the game on a scene that I can control better. But no, yeah, my range is okay with voice acting. You hear glimpses of it every now and then. Just every now and then, you'll hear glimpses of the fact that I actually can sound good with voice acting. There we go. It just OBS was having issues. Still having issues. There we go. We have a game again. You can hear it in the awkwardly in the those boobs are in danger. The those boobs are in danger clip. My old man voice is okay. Right, I'm just gonna make sure we're on the right category for everything. You all enjoy listening to the birds. Also, T, I don't think I reacted because I saw it right at the start of... right at the start of my stream. But that's really cool that you got that video of the bird. Thank you for sharing. Just gonna update and tell YouTube that we're playing Baldur's Gate. As always, the yaps are gonna continue as it just never. The yaps don't stop. They don't. I don't know what was that animal noise that just happened there? I don't know what that animal noise was. But hey, thanks for hanging out. Anybody that's hanging out who just was here for the yap and is gonna leave because of Baldur's Gate, that's okay. I get it, but thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it. I do. Sorting all my bot stuff out that's in the way and awkward. I thought you said baby pink. Oh, when I was saying Baldur's Gate, did you think I said baby pink? I don't know what I said anymore. Because I was the problem I have is especially when if I'm talking while I'm like trying to sort settings and stuff and doing stuff. Oh boy, I don't know what's going on. I'm not gonna have a clue what I said. Like 75% of your day these days. That's dope. Yeah, please do. Share away. Feel free. Oh. No, I didn't say baby pin. I said baby ping. Like with a G. Ping. So yeah, that makes more sense that it would sound like pink. A baby ping, like an at here as opposed to at everybody. Also, because I knew I was changing categories, I knew there was a chance that I do that and then some people will go and leave. So I do a baby ping in the Discord, and then maybe some of the people that leave because they're like, ew, Baldur's Gate 3, I'm not gonna stick around for that shit. Maybe some of those people get replaced because I tell them, look, I'm not just yapping anymore. So, here's the thing. We're right at the goblin. I hate you, RJ. I hate you. Oh wait, what the fuck? I just found a little secret area behind the waterfall. Elden Ring? How you doing, Genjo? Dude, at some point I want to play Elden Ring. I have it. I have a new graphics card at the moment. Once that's in, gotta get a new case, but once that graphics card's in, the games that are on my radar are the Oblivion Remaster, Last of Us, and Elden Ring. It's on my radar. It's great. I've watched people play and not really paid a ton of attention, but I've just kind of watched it idly. When it first came out, I'm a big fan of a streamer called Jazz. When it first came out, I watched a ton of him playing it. I want to get to that freaking waterfall. I accidentally just saw this. And so I want to see how I can get up here. Oh wait, that's a climbing wall. You can climb that. Oh, okay. Wait, can we get down this safely? Oh my god, I found some stuff. Once you play it, you'll like it. I think I will, because I played Dark Souls 3, and I enjoyed that. He's a wizard. Oh wait, Shadowheart has a level up? Oh.
We're a long way from Waterdeep.
He doesn't have fly. Misty Step isn't going to help him get down there, I don't think. Huh. If we get him on the bridge, he might actually be able to Misty Step over there. Accidental secret finding. Don't you love it? I don't know if there's another way to get through there. Like if there's maybe a hidden secret entrance cavern, but it feels like it's a good idea to check this out before we go in and chat to the goblins.
Forthwith.
Thank you. You're back. Welcome back. How you doing, mate? How are you? Shit. Oh wait, actually, no, really shit. I was just saying shit because cutscene. I wanted to.
Hear my voice. Obey my command.
Nah.
Your voice is irresistible. You recognize the overwhelming authority that you've used on others, only infinitely stronger, and turned against you. Your vision clouds, leaving you in a dark, featureless shadowscape. Nothingness in every direction. Then there are 3 figures before you. An armored male elf, exuding power and command.
What a
handsome
beard.
younger man with a quick, easy smile. And a pale young woman with even paler eyes.
These are my chosen. They speak for me. Aid their search for the prison, and you will be worthy to stand beside them in my presence.
Okay, I think we can all agree that's probably evil, right? That's someone who's evil. Oh, that secret shit that I forgot about that she was carrying is the thing that the Absolute wants.
You feel energy pulsing from the artifact, lifting the pain from you, pushing the voice away.
I thought she was stealing it, but then it's acting on its own.
Power grows. My forces gather. The reckoning draws near.
The fuck is that thing? Shadowheart?
Don't give me that look. I don't know what just happened any more than you do. We should keep going.
But I mean,
Nice one, Shadowheart. That thing in your pocket seems powerful as hell.
I like how she's just like, nice one, good job. Mael. Do you associate Jennifer English's voice more with Mael now? More than Shadowheart? Don't give me that same look you've had since the start. Yeah. The exact same look. Don't give me that look. I've always looked at you like this when you talk about the fucking weird, creepy with this thing. But like, look, it's glowing orange. That's bad. Okay. You got some explaining to do first. What is this thing? That thing you have? That power, is that what happens to others when we use the parasite on them? I'm not sure it is. I think it's different. I think it's different. That's someone who's even more powerful than we are. Way more. Because whoever that is, they did it from a distance. They did that over... I mean, I assume from a distance, unless they're in the goblin camp. Because the goblin... I'm assuming that's the absolute, right? Because they talk about... the absolute having the chosen already. If you leave helmets visible, you're gonna have to change your name. I meant to turn them off last time. Is there an option to turn them off in cutscenes, but have them on in gameplay with BG3? You got some explaining to do first. What is that thing you have?
I don't know. Not exactly.
I'll double check it
All I
after
know
this
is it's
cutscene.
important I get it back to Baldur's Gate. At
Conversation.
any cost.
At any cost. Okay. So she's told us a little. What was that pout she just did? What was that? Oh yeah, you're still number 1, Johan. If you want a free bean from the murders, one more 98 gives you a free murder bean. I don't want to push her though, because that's the first, like, her saying I don't know exactly what it is, but I know it's important and I have to get it to Baldur's Gate. That's actually more info than she's given us. I'm gonna push. Nah, there's got to be more to it. I need you to level with me now.
I am a servant of Shah. My home is a secret cloister in Baldur's Gate.
That's why she hated
I need to bring that artifact back there.
That's why she had snide remarks about Saloon.
I can't tell you anymore. This mission required utmost secrecy. We all submitted to having our memories suppressed so that we couldn't betray Shah's confidence. If I reach my contact in the city, I'll have my memories restored. Until then, I have to guard the artifact with my life. There. You have the truth, for all it's worth. Let's continue.
Damn, we actually got her to...
You worship Shah? Blimey. She and my beloved Mistra are not exactly friends.
Wait, a wizard man who's... Okay. Cloister mentioned. I know, bitches love cloisters. I have to say it because Cup's not here to say it. But just know that I'm not even paraphrasing, I'm directly quoting Cup every time it gets mentioned. Okay, you've been lying to me. How long are you going to keep this secret? Honestly, actually, I wouldn't, in this position, I don't think he'd be upset. He'd be like, no, thank you for caring. Thank you for sharing. Because Shar is seen as like an evil god, right? Like, she's the goddess of, like, shadow and shit like that. Like, bad stuff, you know? Dark. She's a dark god. So it's a secret cloister. So it's kind of vulnerable of her for her to share that in the open. So I'm not going to push because she just told us a huge amount. So I'm just going to say thank you for sharing.
No need to thank me. This is out of pure necessity. Pure desperation, in fact.
Look, I'm a former, not me personally, but Bartholomew is the former frontman of an emo band. He loves a bit of desperation in his women. You know that that's gonna be true. It's a little icky, but it's gonna be true. But he told me I worship Shar. He's kind of like saying, hey, by the way, I'm a member of ISIS. Okay, that's a little bit. Yeah. I didn't think it was that bad. I didn't think it was that bad. I didn't think it was like, oh, I worship Baal, who's like the god of murder. I didn't think it was that far. Maybe if I just, this is like not pushing. So tell me about the artifact then. What just happened?
There's nothing more I can tell you. All I remember is that I have to get back to my contact in the city.
A powerful artifact indeed, to have caught the attention of so many. Not least the Absolute itself.
Okay, so that
The three
confirms
figures in the vision.
that was the
chosen
Absolute.
are searching for it. With the cultists' aid, it will not be long before they find it. Before they find you. You have evaded them so far, thanks, it seems, to the artifact itself. But how long can such protection last? Shadowheart has made her position clear. She will see that it is taken to its destination. At any cost. And you still do not know what it even is.
It's a spiky ball. So, right at the beginning when we crashed the ship thing, I forget what it's called, the ship, and we fell out of it, and we went wee and got caught above the ground and then dropped. So we didn't, like, you know, die from dropping so far. It must have been the artifact that dropped us. There you go. Not alloyed. What's more annoying is I could remember the word Nautilus. Not Nautiloid. But yeah. I'm not going to ask to give it to me. Because that'll just rub her the wrong way. Also, hang on. So, she had her memory wiped to come out and do this. I think she's in a cult, guys. I think Shadowheart might be a cultist. Keep that thing safe. Seems we'll need it.
Trust me. I'll guard it with my life. Let's keep going.
Okay. Okay, then we need to look and see if we can... Don't put that in your back pocket. Oh no, that ball is too spiky. If you put that in your back pocket and sit down. Not a deal breaker. I mean, honestly, for our man Bartholomew, definitely not a deal breaker. This man, oh, he's gonna be like, I can save you. He's ex-frontman of an emo band, that's how I'm playing it.
One day I'll catch a break.
Whoever jumped down there, will that take damage down there? Oh wait, hang on. Hang on. There's a path that I can take around the camp. Oh, but I want to check it out first. But I think I would have to use a spell to do it. Who's got the best jump?
Good meal.
15 HP. She'd lose 15 HP and be... No, okay. Okay, we're gonna walk in. We have to make sure we come back and check this little nook out, though. I think this might be the first waterfall we've seen in the game. And there's a whole secret area behind it. Good job, devs. Good job, Larian. Well done.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Oh, I'm decorated with war dung. Can I wash that off right now? I forgot that we did that. I forgot we painted ourselves. Wait, we have flies over our head. Oh. Is there any water I can wash in?
I don't fancy chasing this thing. It looks right peeved. Has it even
Oh, did you hear the guy say I'm talented? That's the guy who's just gonna take a big piss. I remember him. He shouts that he's talented and then just pisses. Good job. Excellent pisser. Oh, there's some shit up here though. Okay, we need to go and potentially loot. I feel like I've probably looted this stuff because we walked past it.
Everything, really. Not to put too fine a point on it.
He knows everything.
A humble specimen, aren't you?
On occasion.
Nah. Okay, I could see these two having a bit of a romance, actually. I actually could see that. Oh no, did my mouse just die? No. It disconnected for a second. That's awkward. We're finding booze, this is good. About to walk through a waterfall. I'm not, though. We're about to walk over a bridge that's nowhere near the waterfall. So... Actually... Wrong. Seagale is still being overdramatic? Yes. Are you going to talk about saving Shadowheart when Karlach is right there? I'm not. This isn't me personally. I'm playing the character. This character would be super interested in Shadowheart. He's the ex-leader of... I do have water. That's what I was planning to do before I went back there. And he's the ex-frontman of an emo band. He's an emo boy. What does he want? He wants the dark girl. I haven't thought about his backstory enough to give his band a name. But we should. It's open for debate, okay? He's Bartholomew. That helps. Okay, that's stealing, which is bad. Stealing is bad, okay? What if I just killed these? No, if I kill them, it's gonna aggro everyone. Oh shit, what's this over here? Okay, we're gonna... Camera's stuck. We're gonna have a little nosy around. Am I encumbered? Oh, too many cucumbers.
Is that blood?
I'm joking, I don't have cucumbers. Yeah, I got a lot of random shit though. Hang on, Shadowheart, can you carry my ribcage for me?
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
What to do?
There we go. What to do? Loot the barrels, because I want booze. Double boozies.
Step carefully. There's a trap.
I'm so glad that that actually got caught. There were multiple and we only saw one. Son of a bitch. My alchemical romance is pretty good. That's pretty good. I mean, a literal red devil isn't gonna cut it for him. Exactly. No, yeah, Incube's right. That's like metal. If there's a metal band, it'd be like Ribcage of Skulls. That's what he's carrying around with him. What about facts that touching her will cause you harm? I mean, that kind of would work, but I just think he would go for Shadowheart. She's because the thing about Karlach is she's like she's got that Labrador energy, you know, and I don't think that would go with that wouldn't emo it. That wouldn't emo it. First roll of the night. It's gonna pass. But I don't think it's a blessed day. It's not a cursed day, but nor is it a blessed day. Go work in the morning. Dude, good night. Yeah, it's like fucking 25 to 2. It's getting late, man. Gonna go lay in bed for 3 hours more. Do it. I hope that it's actually only more like 2 hours. Oh, I hate this bottle is not... I haven't opened it yet. And they like overfill them. So just opening the bottle, it's really difficult not to spill. Okay.
Moving ahead.
Is my perception not good?
Can't risk being in open view.
It's not what I meant to do. Perception's based on intelligence, right? Can I look at it from here? I don't even know. I don't actually... Oh, here we go. No, it's wisdom. It's wisdom, okay. Which isn't... which isn't good at all. I shouldn't have been using him to go forward. I was just using him because I would use him to... Oh, cutscene. Yeah, helmet. I wish there was a... Pings... Resensitive tooltips... Blah, 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 to be stylized. Oh, you can make the book text bigger. Oh, I should make the book text bigger for you guys. I do fitty. Okay, hotbar options. Okay, there's nothing here. In the inventory? Oh, if it's the inventory screen, then that's just... this stuff. Is there a book? Oh, he isn't wearing a helmet, so that ain't gonna help. I only have camp or default on this. Oh, here we go. Hide during diet. There we go. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah. Hide during... Okay, there you go. You're right. You're right.
Well, that ends not as bad as it could have.
I do it with everybody.
Elminster's not around.
Because the problem that I have... We got it. I got it. I got there. The problem that I have is... Like, I would like to turn it off because it looks stupid. I will forget she's wearing a helmet if I do that, though. I'll forget that she doesn't have... That she has armor.
I've got a long
So it's
road
not
ahead.
necessarily a good idea to do. It's down there. I can just make it. Bollocks. Who's the wisdomist? It's probably Shadowheart. Without looking, I suspect she has the highest wisdom.
No time to waste. Trap.
Oh, this was... Oh, I could have completely bypassed that conversation and just come this way. Oh. Okay. Oh, I couldn't figure out how to get over here before. I couldn't figure out how to get here without having to jump and take damage. But there's no... nothing there. Okay, yo. Me? Why on you? My player character. I'm viewing this as he's the player character, and the rest are NPCs. Okay, give me that guidance. Oh, that's actually good. It works out good that she's up here because she can guide me. Okay, yeah, I was right. It's not a blessed day, but it's not a cursed day either. They're dice. They're seeing how they feel with every roll. That's enough planning for one day. You've been nice and productive. Yeah, you two join together. Ah, bollocks. That's spider webs, and that makes me uncomfortable. Okay, fine. Join up. Join. Yeah, you guys come over. Yeah, that's it. Okay, why? Yes.
Hot foot. Place is trapped.
Yeah. Don't you worry. We're just getting these rolls in. We're getting some good... this might not be bad, because once we go in there, I'm getting all my potential passing good luck rolls. I'm using all of my luck. Luck's a
If
finite.
not over, then through.
Shit. Luck is a finite resource, okay?
Better be careful not to trigger that thing.
The guidance just came off, but we can just put it back on. I can't believe guidance is a fucking cantrip. Guidance is massive. Obnoxiously warm where I am? Yes. I have not talked about it during stream, but I am sweltering just sat here.
Best avoid that trap.
Just sat here, I'm very warm. Because this room gets the sun. And
Swift as my feet can carry me.
and now he's gonna run through. Oh, you son of a bitch. Wait, how do I? Okay, the burner stopped. Okay. There's nothing over here either, is there? This was just supposed to be like a shortcut through.
Hey! Something bit me.
It wasn't me.
Just an insect. I'm sure you'll survive. Besides, it probably figured you for a tasty treat.
Nope, not even any perception checks or anything. You son of a bitch. This was not worth it. This was not worth it. I took so much damage. I got actually nothing for it.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Do I take a short rest? I have no short rests left.
What's next?
Come on, let's go.
Can't give
We're
up
not
now.
quite in a position to take a long rest either.
Don't waste a step.
Not if people talk about how brutal UK houses are at just radiating heat. Yeah. It's because they're designed. Like, they're designed to absorb and then retain heat. Like, they were designed to keep people warm before electricity was a thing. At least my house was. So, it's a bit warm. It was 30 degrees C earlier today. Well, I kept most of that for you. Oh my god. Okay, that's a little better. Yo, you've got a name. I want to chat. Use the board option. Scribe.
Tribe!
It wasn't a good idea. Why? Tribe.
Tribe!
Cool. I like her. It's a shame we might have to kill her. I mean, I don't know. We might get away with it. Oh! Wait, where's that gonna go? Survival failed. Did anyone pass? I wasn't looking. Oh. Tribe! Tribe. Honestly, considering... Oh. That's not bad, though. Considering AC makes sense. It really does. Because it is becoming more...
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
more common that the temperatures get up there and stay there.
Blessed be.
Actor should have won the supporting role BAFTA. I don't think they were nominated. Okay, here we go. Josh still resigns, trying every different type of fan first. Speaking of, I'm actually going to put mine on. This fan cost like a $5, and it is the best fan I've ever had. I was going to say owned. Technically, I don't own it. This is technically my mum's, but she knows how much I struggled during heat and during a heat wave last year. or the year before. She gave it to me because she knew how much I was struggling. As long as it's not the Adoring fan. I don't know anything about the Adoring fan, other than like a couple of clips that I've seen, and he seems really annoying.
Gods. This is bloody uncomfortable.
Anybody moved here from the next few years with the forces, he bought like 20 aircon units in two days into the summer. Yeah. It's that thing where it's like, it really is genuinely... I fucking knew it!
Oh my God, okay,
it's Volo!
Everybody stay calm. Everybody stay calm.
Yo, what's up, Dan?
Stay calm.
How you doing, mate? Hello, hello, hello. How's the stream? How you doing? Welcome on in, Raiders. A good evening. Oh, my chat just went really weird. Also need to sleep. Catch you later, bearded. Hey, Erin. Hello, hello. How's it going, mate? How was stream? Thanks for bringing everybody over. Guys, if you don't know Dan and I were bored, and despite having moved, still live within about 20 minutes, 30 minutes drive of each other. Which is, kind of small world. Small ass world. Manx for life. Yeah, man. Oh god, my chat is just lagging like mad. So if I miss anyone, I apologize. 0161. It's so funny. I feel like most people, that's gonna mean nothing. That's the area code for Manchester for telephone numbers, if anyone out there was wondering. I don't have an 0161 number. I'm not there anymore. Unfortunately. I say unfortunately, I don't mind where I live. I'm happy with where I am. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. If you don't know me, guys, I'm saying another Mancunian. I lost my accent because I've done a lot of moving. But yeah, I'm a variety streamer. I do all sorts. So far today, we've only been playing for about half an hour maybe. Assume you would have an 07 number, because who the hell uses a landline? Technically, I don't. Nice meeting you, Erin. I will see you another time. Or maybe. Have a good night. Have a good evening. Wait, northern enough? No. To be fair, from Manchester, I moved south first. I moved to Dudley at first. And then came back. Further north. I wasn't in control of that. How was Repo, dude? I was actually thinking of doing some Repo. Because I was gifted it a few days ago. I haven't played it. Also, dude, I just... Yeah, it is also very late. So if you need to shoot off... Please do. Move south and over... Corrected, yeah. I knew it was going to be Volo, though. They said something about capturing a lord or something. And he'd said... Great game. Yeah, I'm going to do some Repo soon. Because... there's so many people. I was 4 years old. I was not in control of where I was moving, okay? I just had to follow wherever my mum went. Surely we're going to get a cutscene, right? I'm going to quick save because I'm nervous. I'm just getting the save ready for scum, okay? No cutscene? Okay. Find your way back to the north. Oh no, I only lived in the... No, it wasn't even that. I lived there for like 6 months. I almost immediately came back. Oh brother, you would know if I spent... You would know if I spent like a decade in Dudley. I don't think I could have neutralized my accent that much. I would definitely sound like I was from Birmingham. Okay, you've got a name. Oh, trader? Ooh. Oh no, don't steal! Oh! Oh my god, I was clicking on him and then he moved and then I clicked the gloves.
Reckon it can fly? Or be you beheaded? You look like you got something jingling in your pocket. Looking to spend it?
Are you, are you coming on to me, sir? Yeah, I think we might do some repo soon. I'm trying to see if I can get some streamer buds involved. But I'm waiting to hear back. Because there's a group that have been trying to get me to play with them for a bit. But I didn't have the game, and I was like, I now got the game. So, try to see if we can link it. If we can. Fabio, I know, he looks a little... He kind of... Yeah. Let me see what you have. Great sword. We've both been a great time. It looks fun. A doom hammer. 111 damage. Vegetarian strike fills the target with a chilling dread that prevents it from regaining hit points. So it can't heal. If you miss an attack, you still deal 1 damage anyway. That's kind of nice. A club? You got a rapier for me? Because I'm using a real basic bitch. He doesn't have any rapiers. You use a one-handed. You got a one-hander? Club? That's a two-hander. This goblin has no one-hander. He only has two-handers. He only has two-handers. What is going on with this gobbo? Is stream lagging for you guys? Because everything on my other monitor is lagging like mad right now. My internet seems to be... Not my computer even seems to be struggling. It's good for you? Okay. Maybe it is just my computer. I said internet, but I meant computer. Think it's okay? Yeah, but I have my chat up in 2 different places. And it's like... Sigmund's message just landed. There's like a full 5-10 second delay between my phone chat and chat. This is why I don't trust chat on my second monitor and I have chat on my phone as well. Oh, hang on, I should just be selling my wares. There we go. Give me some money. You got a head? That's not bad actually. 7 coin for a full pig's head. I don't need it. Oh, hang on though. Some musical instruments? I'm a bard. Don't look at them. Swires' shoes. Find vaulting. Jump distance increased by 5 feet. I might get those because I only have basic bitch boots. When the wearer heals a target, it gains an additional 3 temp. Oh, that's actually dope. What are you wearing? Speedy, but when the wearer dashes, takes similar action during combat, they gain 3 lightning charges. I think we take those off her, put them on her. That makes no sense. It doesn't look right at all. Common switch L. It's Volo. It is Volo. Bad delay joke. Yeah. and then we get these for her because we got like 1200. Those are good boots, mate. We're gonna put those on her. Oh shit! I just had her feet out for free. Damn. I'm never gonna make money if I give the feet away for free. I don't know that I care about those actually. Why did I take my boots off? I don't care about giving him 5 extra. Although it does up his acrobatics. Crazy idea. Leave Shadow out barefoot. I bet you'd like that. Sorry, you gotta pay more for that. There's no number. I'm not giving you a number. Because I don't plan to do it. Because those boots are too good. We give him a heal and it gives extra channel points. Jesus. I'm crashing out. Ooh, hide armor. Rate medium armor. Wait, is she good at medium? Can she do... She can do medium. Plus 1 bonus to dex and saving throws and checks. Gain a 1 bonus on initiative. Oh, that's 500 coin though. He's only light armor in there. Did that show up really delayed for you, or is my view lagging? Oh my god. Thank you for the biddies. And the long fart. Please hide the armor? No. That's not what I mean. I mean, I can hide it. There you go. She's just in her PJs now. Perv. You're perfect. It was very delayed. It came up when I clicked out. My computer's struggling for whatever reason today. Weirdly enough, it's not... I'm not blaming Dan. However, it seemed to trigger when Dan raided. At that point, my computer was just like, oh no, too many Mancunians. I don't know what happened. I do not know what happened. And it is struggling. You know what? Hang on, let me just check something. It actually might be the heat. It genuinely actually might be the heat. Because I was talking about how I'm warm. I'm sweating. Let me just check my stuff. Because if my computer's overheated, I might just have to bail. I think my computer's starting to overheat, guys. I actually think my computer's starting to overheat. I'm not even joking. I think that's why it's crashing. I don't like the look of what I'm seeing. No, I've literally just cleaned out my computer because of the heat wave coming, and I was gonna be doing some upgrades soon, so I cleaned it out. Shit. That's why it's lagging. It's getting too hot. It's yeah, no, everything's fine that way, Dan. And my room is that warm. It was 30 degrees here today, and the sun ends its day on this window in this room. Game itself is good. It's all the Twitch shit. That stuff, though, is running off my computer. Or some of that stuff is running off my computer.